faces.
Well, if I remember correctly, let's see. I don't quite remember if these were two different sessions or if it was one session, so I'll start from the beginning of there. We were leaving the town of which our me and Alex's grandpa, oh, the Alex's grandparents were at. We didn't find any metal carriages on the way, thankfully. Um, and then as we were moving along, we ran into a group of barbarians. If I remember correctly, it was a lot of. Actually, I don't quite remember how the whole entire battle went. I just know that the enemy was having very bad luck in doing pretty much anything.
They didn't get to attack much.
After that, we got to the town with the ferry. Let's see, clothing and blankets were bought for Alexandra, and the cart was brought into the ferry by Demi-Urge. And Alex, he via the hamsters found his way back. If I remember correctly, I mean, you're awake now, but Kane is sleeping on Alex's bed. Alex is sleeping on her bed, or at least no, she was. I don't know what Calidus is doing right now.
I got knocked unconscious.
And you're unconscious?
I think.
No, you were woken back up, but you had gone to sleep on top of the cart.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, because I had to
remember where you
rest off
slept.
my exhaustion.
And let's see. I don't know if Abel necessarily like what Abel was up to. Though I do know her rest is a shorter time than his, so she's probably awake now if she was resting. And Demiurge hasn't rested, as far as I'm aware.
He is not.
No. Do I still have a point of exhaustion?
You actually, unless you slept, you have 2.
No, I got
He got rid of
no.
one because
Oh,
of his grandmother.
That's right.
Because
Yes.
of Granny giving him the Viagra.
And then I tried to get rid of the last one, and then the sleep got interrupted. And then I ended up driving the carriage. Let's see. So who still has exhaustion? Because I know my character does. Would Demiurge have a point of exhaustion?
Demiurge does not have one.
Okay. And then does Calidus still have one?
Yeah, I think I still have 2.
No, you rested the way there, so you should be fine.
Well, I thought it was only like.
Oh, not fine, but
only
you
an
should still
hour.
have 1 point, but not 2.
Okay, then yeah, I've only got 1 point of exhaustion.
Because you were sleeping the time that we went over there, and he's waking up. And if you both went to bed around the same time, you would have woken up before he did. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just me and Calidus who still have a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
If Mick wants to add anything to that.
I do not believe I need to, but
all right.
For now, we do not start with the scene being all of yours quite yet, as instead, I will focus on one person in particular, as Calidus. As you rest, you begin to smell something, since as you are an elf, you do not sleep. You instead meditate.
Yeah.
to smell sulfur, which is a familiar smell to you, but you don't recall setting anything on fire.
Yeah.
You
That-
kind of begin to stir, begin to look around. You don't see anything on fire, but you can tell the smell is coming from further away from you, seeming to be somewhere else on this ship right now.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of wake up and look around, you notice something's off. Your book is gone.
No. Shit. I gotta go find my book.
Alright.
That's a valuable book.
How would you like to find a book?
I'm sniffing the air.
Alright. Then you begin kind of thinking about and hop down from the cart and begin to follow the smell.
God, I look at how much gold I have. I'm so poor. My bad.
After walking for a bit and stepping out onto the deck, you can tell that the sun has set at this point. And after walking for a little bit, standing at the edge, you can see a man holding a book, flipping through the pages.
I will walk up behind the man and clear my throat.
Kind of doesn't really look towards you, more focused on the book. I take it this is yours.
That it is.
I see. Kind of continues to flip through it, seeming to almost barely be recognizing that you're actually there. I must say, it is quite an interesting book.
Wait, how did I get the book? Do I remember that?
You recall... It's weird. You don't really recall the day that you got it, but you recall being told that you had been using it for a long time.
I see. And what did he say again?
It's certainly quite an interesting book.
That it is. Might I ask how you have it?
Well, I should be the one to have it. After all, it is my book. Which kind of now turns to finally face you, which this is the man that you see. But that is not of importance, because, well, I am not able to use it. Not as nearly as much as what you've done with it.
I see.
So, friends, kind of shuts it. How about I make a deal with you? You continue to use this book and spread its flames everywhere you can. And in return, I will unlock more of its power for you.
That sounds pretty good.
Alright. But be warned, my flames are not easily put out.
So I've experienced.
Oh no, those have been your flames. Mine, on a whole nother level.
I see.
So, he holds the book out towards you. Will you consume this world in my fire?
That's a hell of a way to put it. I think I can do that.
Very well. Then accept my blessing. Do you take the book from me?
Yeah.
Then just as you reach up and take the book, you feel heat shoot all through your body, as
Ooh.
it feels as if there's now hellfire coursing through you. And just as you blink, you see cinders floating through the air where that man once stood, and a ring of fire on the ground.
Oh.
Your deal has been made.
Alrighty then.
What would you like to do?
I don't know. Can I ask first? Is that ring of fire on the ground? Does it look like it's gonna spread, or is it kind of just sitting there?
You can assume that if it doesn't go out anytime soon, that it will likely spread.
Can I stop it? Can I try to? I don't want to say snuff it out, but can I like make it to where it won't spread? Oh, I don't know what the best way to say it would be.
How would you like to do it?
Try using control flames.
You try, and it fails to put out the magical fire.
All right then. Well then. Well, I can only assume that's what he was talking about then. So I'm just gonna. I'll sit here and watch it, and I guess check out what might have changed about the book.
Very well. Then you begin to look through it, and you can tell that there. You hearing any background noise coming from me?
No.
It's that TV. I had to listen for a second to find out what the fuck that was. But you can tell that there are a few new spells in it, which I will add some to your book, and you will be able to pick a few new ones as well. Since it's
Okay.
class. But as you sit and watch it, I'll ask Kane, what would you like to do?
Did I just wake up, I assume?
Yes, which you can see
How do I-
Abel sitting next to you, and you
How
can
do I-
also see Alex sitting in a chair, seeming to be meditating.
What's the last thing I remember?
You recall that you were in the middle of a fight, and that fight was wrapping up. But towards the end, you recall taking a deep breath, then waking up.
Got cheap shotted.
You also feel a strong bit of pain in your jaw, almost like it was dislocated for a while.
I will kind of stretch. And is Abel also asleep or what?
She seems to have eyes, but once you begin to stretch, she kind of opens up her eyes to look at you.
Oh, where are we?
We are on the ferry to make it back to the previous town. You were out for a while.
Did I get cheap shotted? Because I remember we were winning the fight.
You could say that. She kind of doesn't really look you in the eyes as she says that.
Well, I hope you taught that bastard a lesson. But Who's driving the cart current? Well, we're on a ferry. I guess no one's driving the cart. Is Alex asleep or is he just meditating?
Well, elves don't sleep, they meditate.
I will get up and make his bed for him, and then just tap him on the shoulder and be like, "You could have your bed back."
Alright.
Ah, yes, I am here watching you sleep.
Okay. He's like, "You
Well,
move."
you're the one who was like, oh yes, I make his bed and then I tap him on the shoulder.
You're just like, you move 3 times in your sleep. You snored for 30.
I'm pretty sure
45
that I
minutes.
am meditating though.
Yes, you did
Alright.
say that you were going to go back and sleep. Then it was brought up, well, Kane's using your bed, so where are you going to, how are you going to sleep? And you said, well, we meditate, I can just sit in a chair, yada yada.
If he doesn't wake up,
I have a
will
place
just.
in my shop, porch, whatever.
If he doesn't wake up, I will just quietly leave his room. I guess just find the others.
Okay, so the rest of the party is resting.
Then I'll just go wait by the reins, waiting for the ferry to dock, I guess.
So you want to make your way upstairs?
No, I meant like by the cart.
Okay.
Like the reins of the cart. Because if no one's awake to get off the ferry, you know, that's kind of bad.
Right. Kind of begin to wait next to it. You do hear your voice kind of speak up. Excuse me, sir. Which comes from above you.
I will look up.
And see Demiurge seems to still be awake at least.
Oh, what's going on?
It would appear my master's cousin had gone upstairs a little while ago, but has not returned. I do not
Would
know
you-
much of him, but I have heard little details that he is a bit of a pyromaniac. Could you check up on him for me?
Sure. He just went up to the top of the ferry.
I believe so. That is when I lost sight of him.
Well then, I'll go check on him. I guess you and Abel can guard the others, as I will make my way up.
That is my job.
Just make sure.
Make your way on up. And it doesn't take too long, as there's only one bit of light out here right now. As you can see Cowardice flipping through his book with a ring of fire in front of him.
You know, it probably wouldn't be wise to burn down the ferry that we're currently traveling on.
Oh, I didn't start this.
Yeah,
No, for real this time. This was not me.
I'm looking at you with the most yeah sure face you could ever imagine.
There was, I don't know how to explain it. But I can't put it out.
What do you mean you can't put it out?
I mean, I can't put it out. That's why I'm sitting here watching it.
Well, Demiurge was having me check on you, make sure you don't, do exactly this. So, just make sure it doesn't spread.
That's the goal.
And, what are you doing up here?
Would you believe me if I said meditating?
I mean, I have no reason not to believe you.
Then yeah, that's pretty much it.
And starting fires.
Watching fires, but yes,
Then how did this fire start then if you did not cause it?
somebody else.
Yeah? Who?
I didn't get his name, but he
Yeah,
had my
you sure?
book.
You're sure making this sound like you started this fire.
He had my book, and I came up here
How do you
to.
get your book?
I don't know.
What do you?
It was with me, and then when I, you know, before I realized it was gone, so I came up and found it, and somebody else had it. He said it was his book, but that he couldn't make as much use of it as I had. But also, he said his fires were a lot harder to put out, and I think that's what this is, because I can't put it out.
Make sure it doesn't spread, and I will go back downstairs.
Anything to start the fire?
Yeah, for once, I'm not lying about starting a fire. I really didn't start this one.
You make your
Very
way,
believable. Sorry.
you make your way back on downstairs. Are you making your way back to the cart, or are you gonna kind of browse the other carts here?
I'm poor. I'm gonna go back to the car.
Understandable. You make your way on over, which Demiurge kind of glances down at you as you come back.
He was meditating. Apparently, someone stole his book, and he got it back. Apparently, there is a fire up there he can't put out that he didn't start, but I don't believe him.
I see.
But it did not look like it was spreading.
Very well. I suppose so long as it doesn't cause my master any issues, it will be fine.
Hopefully not. And I will rest. Not like sleep, but I'm just waiting for the ferry to dock.
You begin to rest. Time passes. Which, Caldus, you can tell that the flame is slowly spreading, but not as fast as what a normal fire should.
Alright.
Time continues forward, and after a little while, you're not quite sure how late into the night. You can hear the fairy's whistle go off, and as you kind of look off towards distance, you can just see the faint light of town up ahead.
Cool. While looking through the book, is there anything that says how to control this?
Looking through, you don't see anything of how to control this flame.
How big is it?
Eh,
Like how big around is it? Is it big enough to hold a person? Or like
It's big. It's wide enough to where you can stand in the center of it comfortably.
It might be a bad decision to do this, but I want to step into the ring of fire.
You step into the center of it, and it's warm in here.
Okay.
Which, the longer you stand in here, the more you can kind of feel a bit of heat resonating from your book.
Now I open the book. Now I read more in it.
Opening it up, you can see as new spells are slowly lighting up.
I see. I'm assuming this wasn't happening while I was standing outside of it.
You would notice some, like, that had seemed like they were written in here, but these seem to be appearing and kind of burning themselves onto the pages.
I see.
Almost making themselves permanent additions here.
Sweet. I'll just stand here, I guess. Just continue watching and making sure that it doesn't spread too far, or get to the point where it might hurt somebody or something.
Then, after a little bit of time in there, the boat with the ferry lets out another whistle. You can see as people slowly begin to come out of different areas, some of them being crew members, other ones coming from upstairs just to get a bit of fresh air. Which a few of the crew members kind of just look toward you, seem to be confused and kind of come over. You can tell some of them trying to pat it out as they speak to you. Sir, we ask that you do not set the ship on fire. You see as he's kind of stomping on the flame, it's not budging at all.
That's not the goal. I've been trying to figure out how to put this out. I don't exactly know how it started.
Why is it not going out? As he continues to stomp it.
That's exactly what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out how to not burn down the ship.
I see. Oh, blazes. Probably not the best words to use. I'm going to go find some of the mages. Quickly turns, which you can see the kind of sides of his boots now have small flames on them as well.
You might want to check your boots, sir.
Kind of looks down at his boot. Oh, slaps it a bit. Fire doesn't go out.
It is now on his hand.
Oh no.
Kind of takes off his boot and sets it next to your flame. Kind of quickly runs off.
How much does it seem like any more is being written in the book?
Yes, you can. I'll say you will see as 5 new spells appear in it.
Okay.
Which, as I said, I will be getting to those to you in just a moment.
Yep, all good.
My character walks over there. It's magical fire, so it's sure not to react to this. Puts cast grease.
But, other than that, is there anything else you would like to do?
Not unless I can try and use control flames again to
Alright, you try.
see if I.
And once more, the flames do not listen.
What happens if I touch it?
You reach out, the flames are warm.
I see. Yeah, I got nothing.
Other than that, well, if you are doing nothing else,
Yeah, I got nothing, so.
time passes, and the rest of the party wakes up.
Was out shopping.
Were you?
Yeah. I was out exploring trying to find the dude so I could buy me another waffle iron.
Right. Well, no, because you had failed your check and you had given up.
Yeah, you felt, yeah.
Oh. Then I'm
Yes.
currently wandering
Fair.
around.
Very well.
But I'm not
One-legged.
asleep.
Well then,
Hey,
let me ask you what you do.
I keep wandering around until I see someone remotely familiar.
Give me an investigation check.
Well, it's not. I mean, I will, but it's not like I'm actively looking for it, but just wandering around until I see somebody remotely familiar.
Still, just to see if there is anybody.
Give me a second. I'm scrolling. That's the button.
Keep scrolling.
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Right, what? Then you kind of begin wandering, looking through the carts, kind of seeing if there's anybody that you recognize here. And after a little bit, you do come across a few carts. Well, 2 carts that you do recognize. Both of them being owned by 2 other merchants that you know of.
They open?
You can see light on in one of them, the other one doesn't have a light on.
I knock on the one with the light.
Alright. Give me 1 second. We bounce over to here. And you can hear a little bit of kind of ruffling before you see a man pull aside a curtain and poke his head out to greet you. Hello there. Where are you? There you are. This is the man you see.
Do I remember his name?
You did recognize his cart, so I will say you recognize him. Which, just to make my life easy, I'm going to roll for his name. Why did my brain go blank? I have remembered. I will say... I'll go with the simple one. You recognize him to mainly just go by Pipper.
Pipper?
Yes.
Hey, Pipper!
Ah, hello there. Can kind of see him think for a second before kind of speaking in Alex's voice. Alex!
That's never gonna stop being weird.
My apologies.
What? Oh no, it's fine. I understand entirely. If I had the ability, I would. It's just weird hearing your... That was my voice, right?
Your brother's voice.
Oh, it's still gonna be weird hearing his voice from somebody else.
That is fair.
Having said that, I have a question.
I have answer.
Due to events that I'm unwilling to explain because... Long story. Do you have a waffle iron?
Kind of just repeats back in your voice. Waffle iron.
To make waffles in.
I cannot say I do. My apologies.
Okay. Any cooking ware at all? Like a pan?
Of course.
Great. I need a pan and a pot, please.
Kind of see as he turns and begins opening up a few chests before turning back around, kind of just holding a crate. Of what size?
Small enough to fit on top a stove. Furnace. Stove. Same thing.
Kind of begins rifling through it and begins kind of setting up a bunch of different ones in front of you.
Ooh.
Any of these?
Are there any, like, iron, what's the word for the iron ones that you can't wash? You're supposed to, like,
cast
Seasonal.
iron.
Thank you. Cast iron ones?
There is a cast iron one.
Pan or pot? Don't ask me where I've seen a pot. It's weird. They are very weird.
Fair enough. It is a pan.
I'll take the cast iron pan, please. And it's like a medium-sized pot, right?
Kind of.
Ish.
Rifles through them a bit more before setting down a couple of pots, each varying sizes.
I don't know how to describe it without y'all knowing what I'm talking about, but like medium-sized pot, you know, one that you could cook like spaghetti in
Yeah,
without having to break it.
I get it. Then
Stew pot.
Nav slides that one towards you. This one should be large enough for you then.
Thank you.
Of course.
And new question. Do you know where I could find any potion making stuff? Again, related to the incident requiring I get more cookware.
He kind of thinks for a second. I believe Idra should have some. Kind of gestures to the other cart they had recognized. We are traveling together.
Do you know if he's in there right now sleeping or if he's awake?
I believe he said that he was turning in for tonight, but he may still be awake. Which, judging from the horn just a moment ago, he probably has to cancel his sleep.
Yeah, probably.
Just long enough for us to get off of the ferry.
Okay. How much would you like for these?
For you, I will say 15 gold.
For both or for one?
For both.
Alright. She'll pull out the 15, give it to him. Let's just say she stole an old backpack from Alex, because I didn't think that far ahead.
Understandable.
Yeah, she'll grab the pan and the pot and she'll stick one together because pots fit together somehow. Pots and pans fit together somehow. And then I think I stole Scoob. I don't remember. Give it to the other car after saying bye. Do I remember how? No, I just remember that I was out exploring.
Fair enough.
I wasn't with you.
That's all I remember.
Okay, that's enough Instagram for now.
To the other cart. I need to find potion supplies fast.
Then, you make your way on over.
I would like to ask this. What did you say you stole from Alex to pay for this?
Not pay.
I didn't
just
say
a,
pay.
Just a bag to carry stuff in.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna steal money. I know you don't like me that much, but damn.
No, I'm just wondering where the money is coming from.
His fucking
Grandma!
grandma.
All right, I keep forgetting that she gave you money. It's so unlike her.
I know, right? But I had to tell her that, well, do you want me having to make him give me money? Spend his money on me? And she went, oh, yeah, that's a good point, and gave me money.
That's true.
Anyway, I knock on the door, or next to the cloth, or whatever it is for this cart.
Kind of make your way over to it and knock on the wood siding to get his attention, which, because you know he usually will set up just outside of his cart, but in this case, he is obviously resting right now. But after knocking on the side, you can hear a few.
Swears?
Do you understand giant?
No.
you can feel, well, you hear what sounds like a few unsavory words, but you don't quite recognize them. Which, there we are, there's the art. Oh, I can either go with that one, or I could go with potentially something else. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. After a moment, see a man come stepping out of the back and kind of turn to face you. Which you can tell that he is about 9.5 feet tall. You recognize him to be a Goliath.
What was his name again?
I was worried that you were going to ask me that.
Idris.
Thank you. Idris.
Idris?
Yes.
Hi, Idris. Sorry.
Ah, a twin. How can I assist you with this? Early, late, what time?
I'm sorry. I asked him, he said that you likely canceled your sleep because the horn just went off. But I just gotta ask. I just have to ask, do you have any potion making stuff? Don't ask why I need it. It's a very long story that you don't want to hear this early.
I see. He kind of turns and begins rifling through a few things. I've got a few alchemy kits here and there. Kind of pulls a small box up. Is everything you need? As he kind of holds it down to you.
Yes, please. How much would you like for it?
That will be, if I recall, 25 gold.
Okay. So hand him 25 gold. Say goodbye. Say, don't worry, you can sleep as soon as we're off this ship. Not me, though. I got shit to do. Have a good day. And then she'll make her way back to Descartes. That's all I needed. I just needed money making stuff and cooking stuff because I have not ate in a while and I need to eat.
Fair enough. Then you make your way back over. And would you like to start cooking immediately?
The horn just went off, so is that like we have to prepare to be off the ship or?
That you do recognize from last time. That implies that the first one is to imply that you all are approaching land. The second one is to say that they are docking. There will be a third one soon to let you know that you all are able to start getting off the ship.
Okay, then I'll go cook something. Probably pancakes.
Alright. Then you make your way over, which you do see Kane standing outside right now.
Hey, Kane, how was your nap?
How's she moving around?
Hopping. A lot. I think. I don't remember how I left. Okay? You're getting. I don't know.
This whole time in my mind, I was trying to pick different ways of her getting around.
I think I either was leaning on Scoob or I decided I'm just gonna hop around with like crutches, kind of. I don't know.
I know. Well, Scoob's currently attached to the cart, so unless if you actually detach
Okay.
him,
It doesn't matter. It's fine. I was
It
just.
doesn't matter. Just let me get in the goddamn thing.
There
I
are
help.
there are plenty of carts for you to be leaning on, as this area is packed.
I help her inside the car. Also,
I
what
got
are you gonna?
cooking stuff.
I will grab her with one arm and grab her cooking stuff with the other arm, I guess.
It's just a pan and a pot. It's cast
she
iron.
hold it while you're holding
Nobody
her.
put water on this, or I swear to
So,
God,
like, I
I'll
just
eat you.
put both of them in the kitchen. Put all of them in the kitchen.
How was your nap, Kane? You never
was
answered me.
good. My jaw hurts. I think I got decked in the jaw by one of those barbarian scum.
What barbarian scum?
The ones we fought?
Oh, right, those dudes.
Yeah, I think that I got jumped by him because I don't remember what happened.
It could possibly be the effect of the Sunblade, and you may or may not have a. What's the word you guys call it? You went what would you guys call it? You went
What?
unconscious, but you were like attacking people.
Aang kind of just freezes. Pinches the top of his nose. Yeah, I gotta get that looked at. That's not normal. Would that get you pretty good, Jaden? Or what?
It's like a fucking like arm that's wounded, and like it's like you can see it actively turning around. It's like that's not good. I need to get that looked at, but no, it's just
I don't think arms are supposed to bend that way.
I don't think my foot's behind my ear, and I don't think that's where it's supposed to. I don't think it's supposed to be there.
Well, Abigail has a potion, 2 potions, one that makes that go away and one that makes that, appear. I don't know if you can synthesize it or not.
Would you
But
like me to?
Well, if Abigail has that, it's not going to do you good.
Abel. If Abel, shut the fuck up. If Abel has it,
Stop naming your characters with A names.
I need to. If A,
You stop naming your names with A-B names
if
specifically.
possible, I would like that. At least the one that stops that from happening.
Do I have enough
Anyway.
supplies where I could possibly synthesize it out of that alchemy kit?
I
I
don't
think
know
he's
what the
forgetting the
witch put in it.
ingredient.
Look, I'm hoping she could just synthesize it out of what's already in the bottle.
Well, yeah, but I'd have to get more supplies to recreate what's in the bottle. That's the issue.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Nick, does it look like the carts are starting to move?
Not quite yet.
Alright. You just do whatever you're doing. I will drive the cart once we take off if you wish to cook breakfast.
I'm gonna make some food for those of us who would like it. Do you eat food now that you're... What's the word?
I mean, I can eat food.
Full vampire?
I just don't think it really does anything for me. Because my family eats food sometimes. You don't want to be in the... It gets kind of intense in the dining room.
That just sounds like the family reunion.
The tension is palpable.
That just sounds like a family reunion.
Anyway, I will go make sure the horse and Scoob are ready.
Okay.
Most of them are just gonna go sit on the bench waiting to go.
Very well. Then you make your way out there. I'm assuming you are Alex, you're gonna start cooking.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna make, like, something simple for now. Just something to get us fed. But won't take too long. Like pancakes, or, croissants, or whatever. Or biscuits. Just something.
Very well. Then you make your way back up to the kitchen. Well, after you are helped up to the kitchen, you kind of find a chair that you can sit in as you begin kind of cooking. Which you don't really have much to work with, but there is at least a bit of stuff that
I would think that food, actual food, not the items, just the food itself, is a shared resource.
there's food that both Alex and able have bought that have remained, so you're able to cook.
Somebody remind me I gotta go grocery shopping.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, continue.
Time goes by, as I said before, and after a little bit, well, I should say, the other Alex finishes his rest. Which, Alex, you wake up and you're able to smell a lovely dish being, or a lovely breakfast is being made.
You can tell if he just said, "Oh God," or what.
Now, he'll start making his way out, and then he will immediately be making his way to where he smells food.
Your bedroom's upstairs. You walk through the door, and as soon as you walk through the door, there's the
I'm
kitchen.
not in my bedroom. I didn't
Oh.
sleep in my bedroom. Somebody was occupying it. I was in the forge.
Oh. Coward. Two gays in the same room, 6 feet apart because they're both
I'm
gay.
not gay.
Not yet.
You should know this.
Not yet.
Look. The only gay person that can here that can be gay is Calidus, because that way he's the gay cousin.
I'm the gay cousin.
Anyway.
There's one gay
I'm
cousin in
Chloe.
every family, and I'm that gay cousin. Anyway,
Yeah. I make my way to where the food's at. So I climb up the ladder and I see food.
Yes, you do.
I bought things.
I see.
Oh, Nick, is the
Like-
cart starting to move yet?
No, the
Oh, the cart
third
be
buzzer
moving.
hasn't gone over.
I will say at this point, you do hear that one, or the third one go off. And Kane, since you're outside, ahead you can see where carts begin to move.
I will prepare the cart.
If the food's done, I'm gonna head out to sit up front because I don't want him to get lost.
And you make your way up and sit down next to Demiurge, who seems to have yet to move from where you last saw him.
Can I check the hamsters
You may.
as far as their locations and stuff?
Kind of look around, which I believe you have one with your sister and one with Kane, correct?
There currently, if I'm remembering correctly, there should be 3 active. 1 on Calidus, 1 on Kane, and 1 on her.
Then you can see Kane is kind of above you guys and a little ways. Then the other two are fairly close by to you.
Okay. Are they on the cart?
Well, Kane's kind of next to the cart, and
Okay.
Alex is on the cart.
And Calidus?
Calidus is, as I said, upstairs and away from you.
Okay. Oh, so wait, what do you mean by away?
On top of the ferry and towards the back end of it.
So he's not with the cart.
He is not.
I
But
see.
do you know that well, pretty much anywhere on top of the ferry is allowed for the public to be. They just cannot go inside any of the rooms up there.
No, that's not the worry. We're in a cart and we're going to start moving soon. Don't want to leave him behind.
I'm sure they have measures for that.
So he will head over to the tower.
Aye.
Well, Actually, wait. Is the cart already moving or no?
It has not yet begun moving.
Okay.
as It is not one of the first ones, so it will have to wait a while before it can begin to move.
All right. Then I will hop out of the cart and walk up. I guess to. Let's see. So Kane's like outside the cart, but the other two are
I'm
on the
getting
front,
the
right?
cart ready.
Okay. Um. Yeah. Okay. Kane's the closest. He'll walk up to Kane. Kane. If anyone asks, I am going to collect Calidus, as it seems he's not with the cart.
He set something on fire, I'm pretty sure.
Then I will make my way post haste. He will immediately start turning around and very quickly, like not necessarily running, but he's pretty fucking close after the hearing about something being on fire.
Alright.
Damn it, we gave you one job!
Be quiet. Someone say something.
I was reading a few things. I'm trying. You know what?
It's too late. I've already helped Calidus burn the rest of the fairy down. This has been done. No.
I will go ahead and ask Calidus which one he wants. As you flip to the last page, Calidus, or as you flip to another page, you can see that you actually are given a choice between two different spells. Would you like infusion or regrowth?
That infusion.
Infusion? Okay. Then you see as regrowth darkens and infusion overwrites it. So go right here. Now I just have to go. Well, now I'll have to put each of these in the right order, but I can go ahead and send them. Shit. My message is too long. So. Okay, that's easy to fix. But. Alex, you make your way on upstairs towards where you can tell where he is.
Alright. Do I see a ring of?
It doesn't take long for you to see it, and you see Calidus still kind of standing in the center of it.
He kind of gives a slight side. Calidus.
You can also see that there are 3 of the people, each of them holding their own books, trying different spells on this circle, each of them failing.
Go approach Calidus, kind of giving a slight side. Calidus, in one way I am somewhat impressed. In the other end, why?
I didn't cause this. I swear to you, I did not cause this one.
This one.
I will give an insight check.
Go for it. Which, while you do that, one of the wizards here will pipe up. If he did do this, it's quite impressive, considering we can't put it out.
That seems that way. I believe it was a 19.
19, you can tell he is not lying.
Right, well, I'm quite surprised it's not you. I will see. Let's see. How big is this flame?
Enough to kind of encircle Calidus, and it seems like it has widened a bit.
is someone here like who's like a part of the fairies and whatever administration here, or
All three of the wizards kind of say,
I see. Which would you rather? This piece of the fairy be removed or the fire put out? As he turns his arm into a saw, I can provide one option as far as that goes.
I
The only other thing I can do is make it worse.
believe our only option would be to remove it. Just try not to spread it. But you can also see in the now in the flame circle, you can see that there appears to be what's left of a boot at this point.
Wait, what about it?
You can see that there's a boot there that's been mostly burned away.
It's just the remains of a boot. Yeah. Can I? Hmm. Not sure what I can do.
So I ask, are we on the top of the ship or?
You are on the kind of main floor.
So if we went up another level, would it be a roof,
Well,
or
if
would
you,
it be the top one?
you are on top, but there are areas where you can be higher, which is mainly on top of areas or kind of going. It's
But
not-
there's open water nearby.
Yes,
Okay.
but do be
Is any of
warned,
this
if
open
you,
water within 90 feet?
there's.
Okay.
But if you do be warned, if you do cut this and let it drop, it is likely to fall on top of somebody's cart.
That, of course, is nothing. Alright, Calidus.
Give me a moment. Can I try to not snuff out the flame, but redirect it?
How so?
God.
Can I get it off of the wood and just in the air?
Are you using control flame?
No, I'm using command.
If it's alive, that may work.
Is the fire alive?
It is not.
Then yes, I'm using control flames. Either that, either if I can't pull it upwards, then can I pull it towards me?
You kind of use this in. You do see as the flames rise up, but they do not come off the ground. They remain taller as you command it. But once you stop commanding it, it dies back down.
Can I, like I said, can I draw them towards me?
Do you try?
I would like to, yes.
Alright. Then kind of begin trying to pull it towards you. And you can see as the flames do. Now, it seemed as if they had been held back at first, but now the flames do slowly begin to burn towards you as well.
But that's not stopping the outer ring from.
Not.
That wasn't the goal.
Calidus, would you help me with this rather than playing with the fire?
It's not playing. It's.
Can you actively
trying
touch
to
the
help.
fire?
I can, yes, I can touch it. I kneel
Then
down
I'm going
and
to
put my
need you
hand in
to
the
do
fire.
something. Then I need you to do something for me rather than trying to move this flame.
Being.
I need you to hold on to it while I detach it from the rest of the ship.
All right,
As I
then.
do not want to touch it myself and see what happens.
That's fine. I can do that.
You hear a man pipe up from behind you. Well, if you look in the circle, you can see what happened after I tried to stomp it out. have pointing towards the boot that's in it?
He lost his boot, yes. I apologize about that.
No problem.
This just seems to be a way to fix the problem. He will begin to cut a hole. He will have a little bit of space between him and the flames, of course, but he'll start cutting, kind of directing Calidus to like start, kind of at the beginning, making a little bit of a bigger hold so that Calidus can get kind of a handhold on the object. Actually, I should ask, with the wood, I guess being however thick it is, and like with how big the circle is, would it be too heavy for somebody to hold?
You believe for like a few people would probably be too heavy, but you've seen what Calidus can hold. It shouldn't be an issue for him.
I'm a big, strong fella.
Okay. Continue to cut.
I grabbed the wood.
Which I'm assuming you cut a small hole for him to hold on to.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
that-
he was saying.
Had to double check.
Yeah, because I know that area's saw blade won't be big for him.
He will kind of hold on to it, and you cut around it, and after a moment, Calidus, you feel the weight go onto you, as it has been released. Which I'm assuming you did also cut wide enough to where, even with it expanding, you'd get it.
Did expand.
The fire.
This fire has slowly been expanding. But not
Oh, I guess that's how it's. Like I said, I gave.
I can barely, like,
Yeah,
hardly
you
understand
are-
what Jaden is
you are
saying.
struggling right now. But I did get the gist of what you were saying.
He just abandoned.
Okay. Alright, I don't know.
Better.
Better.
Okay. Am I still going to fuck?
No, you are fine.
Okay. You said better, but you didn't say fine, so I had to make sure.
You're good. Also, Richard, your
But
spells
yeah.
have been added.
What's that?
Your spells have been added.
I see that.
And yes. Okay, so whenever he made the flames taller, they did go back to their original size after he stopped, right?
That they did.
Alright, then I will say that he would have cut it enough to where even if there was a slight moment where the board did start to bend downwards, it wouldn't have caught, hopefully not have caught the another piece of the thing on fire.
Alright. Now I'll ask. Calidus, what would you like to do with this piece of wood?
I guess right now I'm just holding on to it.
Alright.
Is it, like...
Calidus, would it be okay to throw it into the water? He'll kind of look at the other magic users.
The three casters kind of just look at each other, each seeming to be unsure if they should say if it's good or not, before one of them speaks up. I'm sure it will be fine.
The man's...
Actually, wait.
Did
I guess
the
this
fella
should
say
be.
anything about this? Like, I know, like, is there anything I could, like, he mentioned Hellfire at all?
He did not.
Huh.
Calidus.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess I should ask. Whenever this board is burning, is it actually consuming the wood itself, or no?
From what you can tell, yes, it slowly is, but at a slow rate right now.
If I were to accelerate it and just burn away the piece of wood, would it just
Yeah,
a
if you're
single
going
piece
along.
of wood? Like, would I?
Would you like to try?
Um,
I'll wait until after we get off the ferry to try it.
yeah. Well, we could just wait for it to slowly burn itself out. As long as Calidus is holding it onto it, it shouldn't be able to get any more fuel.
It doesn't burn, so I'm extremely unsure of exactly what's happening with it.
In any case, we should definitely take it off of the ship
Yeah,
whenever we can.
I'm gonna hold on to it and go stand by the front of the ship.
Alright.
Throw it in the
Imagine-
water and hope for the best.
Imagine that you go on vacation, and just as you're getting off of the ferry, you see an elf standing right at the end of where you leave, with just a piece of burning wood.
I'm tempted to touch the piece of wood with my
think
metal
that's
arm
called
and see if it would
STD.
affect it.
But you make your way over, and you do see that there is a bridge going down. As you can see, carts are slowly making their way off.
Is there enough space for me to just go? Just
Yeah.
walk down? Then I would just like to walk down.
Alright. You make your way down and onto the dock.
I will follow him.
Welcome back to the Dock City.
See me dock here.
Which,
Where the fuck is he going?
if you recall,
The father?
this entire place is on stilts above the water.
Shit!
Throw
Where are
it
you
in
going
the
shit about?
opposite direction and hope for the best.
I was gonna stand on solid ground and try to burn this away.
Yes, I'm aware. Well, I'm somewhat aware. But
Is
Take
there?
it to the marsh.
Can I stand in the water?
You would have to make your way over to the beach and get into the water, or you could jump into the water here, but you know, that is deep enough for the boats to be here.
Yeah, beach.
Alright. You begin walking towards the beach. Which I'm assuming Alex is following.
yes, I have a spell. I am very, very prepared to use. I have a spell in mind to use in case if there's an issue, but it's only for the worst case scenario.
Begin walking, which a few people are kind of giving you odd looks as you walk by. Which, as you also
On a
walk,
fire marshal. It's fine.
I pay no mind.
I will ask, what are your guys' passive perceptions?
I
Low.
remember correctly. Mine is. That's why I'm here. I'm the druid now.
Oh
No,
no,
I'm the druid.
14.
15.
Alright. Then, kind of, as you are walking, you can hear them, or a few people kind of whispering to each other, saying, "Isn't he the boy known for causing fires?"
I'm about to. I was gonna say something, but I don't know what to say.
My character will kind of like raise his voice a little bit. He is under supervision,
Alright.
at least with this fire. He is not the one who cast it, unfortunately. Probably would have had it out by now, in all honesty. Hopefully.
After a little bit, you do make it to the beach, which is around the bar that you enjoy frequenting.
Cool. Into the water I go.
Alright. You make your way on over into the water. What would you like to do?
I want to stand about calf deep into the water and then start trying to burn away the wood that the fire is currently on.
Alright. Assuming you use control flame to speed it up.
Yeah, give me just a second.
While you are stepping away for a second, I'll ask Kane and Alex, what are the two of you doing?
Waiting for our turn to leave, I guess.
Alright. And Kane?
Connor.
I'm driving the cart off the ferry.
Alright.
Okay, I'm back.
Do I get to meet your family, Kane? Come on, you met mine.
I assume after we help your cousin, I will have to go back. So if you choose to accompany me, you may.
Come on, consider. We helped my cousin, that take you back. Let me introduce you to the one that we don't like. He's in jail.
Again,
Forever.
you may meet my family.
I would love to meet your family. What's your mom like?
Well, I don't have a. Well, I
Who's
do not
the-
know my.
What is the
bubble.
woman who was the main caretaker of you most of your life? What is she like?
Nick, which one was that? Or was it all?
All of them.
You had a babysitter. You know her
I have
name.
a lot of moms. Well, I have a lot of what you would call caretakers. So, yeah, you may meet them. You may not like them, but you may meet them.
You can also see that the cart ahead of you begins to move.
I will begin moving our cart.
Kind of follow it, and after a moment it stops and vanishes. You can see a man gestures for you to move forward, or directly
Begin moving.
to stop. You vanish, and you are once again above deck.
I will, once it's my turn, drive the cart off deck.
Alright. Which I will move back over to Calidus temporarily just because I didn't move over to you all since he was only momentarily stepping away. So, Calidus, as you begin to speed up the burning of this, you can see as it kind of begins to rapidly consume this piece of wood before you can see the flames kind of dripping down into the water. But after just a moment, it seems to consume all of the wood before kind of shooting up your arm and vanishing. And you can see as one more spell is written into your book.
I see.
Which you can see that one is called Blazing Step.
Cool. All right then. I've got to put these in. So. Actually, I think I won't worry about putting them in just yet. I will put them into the app at a later point.
Alright.
Considering I think most of those were, not in. You sound like you just fucking sneezed. Sneeze?
No.
I don't know what that was, but it sounded like a sneeze.
Honestly, I don't know either.
Well, Gesundheit, I guess. I don't know. Gefilte fish.
Do
Anyway.
I see our companions anywhere, by the way?
You do not.
Soon your tights.
I guess I'll just drive the cart to the city entrance and just wait there.
Eat some cats.
You begin to kind of go in the direction which Alex does show you the way.
Alright.
You all begin to wait.
So the fire is burned out, yes?
Correct.
Alright. Calidus, I believe we should be making our way back to our cot.
Thumbs up.
We'll make our way back to the cart.
And you make your way back to the ferry, and you see as carts are leaving. You make your way back onto the ferry.
No, I will use my hamsters to guide me.
Aye. Then you can tell that the cart has already left the ferry.
Yeah. And I will make my way towards the cart.
Aye.
My father has abandoned me. I'm home alone. I regret watching scary videos. I'm sorry.
You begin following the direction of your campster, and it takes you all about an hour or so, but you do reach your cart.
Where did they go in the fucking cart?
I mean, they're able to move a bit faster than you on foot, plus you had to deal with that fire.
Did they just leave towards the place?
No, we're waiting at the town entrance.
Okay.
We're not that cruel.
Whenever you said it took me an hour to get to you guys, I assumed you guys started leaving and we were just like running.
Besides,
Guys,
that one,
waving your arms in the air, guys.
I mean, I have the way to
stop!
communicate, so I wasn't able to tell them to stop, but still.
besides, that
We're
wouldn't-
just vibing.
that
Sorry.
wouldn't do
Go
them
ahead.
any good, considering you're the one with the gems.
It's true.
Which, Alex,
That's my security.
is there a
Feel
reason
invisible.
you wish to meet my family so bad?
You've met mine, now I meet yours.
I've met your grandpa and your cousin.
And our
You've met
uncle.
more than that, haven't
And
you?
our cousins. And more
And
of our
your
cousins,
uncle.
actually.
I've met some of your family.
You've met mine,
Thinking
now I
about
meet.
it, I've met some of your family.
You've met mine, now I meet yours.
They're not the able to help me out here. They're not
Is it
the,
because I'm an elf?
No. How would
They-
you best describe our family?
Unique?
Your family's unique. What, are they murderous?
Yes.
Eh.
Cool. So it's like an hot bitch, but a whole bunch of them.
Well, to me, no. To you, possibly.
Consider the fun to be had.
I will say, I don't think they would do anything to you, since it was a favor to help you. So I don't think they would. Would they kill them? Looking at you.
Well, the favor has been repaid at this point, or once we deliver the gem, so, there's not really any ties that bind us.
We're
What
friends,
if I
right?
asked? What if I asked nicely not to kill them?
You can kind of see as Awol thinks,
What if I want to be a vampire? I can give them people to drink the blood of.
I can think of one question that will be asked.
What would that be?
Are these your new pets?
I mean, if you want to call me a pet, we'll see how long you can take it. Just know that I do bite.
Look what you started.
How long you will live? That's the better question.
How long you'll live, and do know that I do in fact bite. And I know how to file my teeth into points.
Why would you
Is
want
there
to do
any
that?
other way we can make sure they're fine?
I'm sure if you ask them nicely.
You say new sister and move on. They'll be like, hey, Cade, what you got there?
New
A
system?
ahead, Nick.
smoothie.
Yeah, anyways.
That's how you get
Anyway,
banned.
Nick,
She kind of just stares at Alex for a second. I think what you'll have to worry about the most is anything she says.
yeah,
Yeah.
look, I'll let you meet my family, but when I mean, watch what you say. You legit have to be extremely careful.
Also,
I go ahead.
I think the main one to be worried about and the one to ask about if they're your pet would be Miss Lenore.
Oh yeah, that's a problem. What if I just say they're really good friends and be like, hey, moms, can I spend the night?
I could just tell them that you're thinking about marrying my sister and that makes us family by default.
That's a can of worms I'm not ready to open.
That's how you get killed by Grandpa.
Shh, we just won't tell
That's how
Grandpa.
a blood feud starts.
Oh no, I know I'm not there currently.
We just
I
won't
was
tell
talking-
Grandpa.
Go ahead, Nick.
That may work. It just, again, she kind of just stares at Alex.
It's okay.
It really depends on her actions.
On Chloe?
That's on you.
Oh. What? Would they be upset?
Alex,
I'll
I've
make
not
blood
known you
muffins.
long. I've not known you long. But again, I can't stress enough. If you're going to meet them, please just think all these thoughts before saying them out loud.
Would they
Don't
like blood
say
muffins?
anything.
I'll make blood muffins.
We'll discuss this.
Would they like
When-
Would they like some some blood packs? I'll find a way. I'm sure I can make a snack for them.
In their eyes, you are the snack.
So what I'm hearing is I can potentially get rid of the whole side of the family I don't like.
If the others make it to the cart, I would like a conversation with someone who's more right of mind.
I am right of mind. I'm considering how to get rid of the family I don't like. Sorry, Nick.
Around this point, they do begin to approach the cart.
I don't stick my head out of the cart. Hurry up!
You don't know we're here.
Oh, fair enough.
Calidus, let's wait outside here.
Actively putting their caution at risk.
Forcing the conversation.
Yeah, that's the point. Especially since I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to, I could have been listening to this whole time.
I will say, if you do stay over, I will have you all sleep in the same room, as to not weaken the herd.
I'll walk in. I'm not gonna stay outside. I was
No,
joking. but
I enter.
we don't have the time for that.
Alright.
I will enter, but at the same time, I'm just gonna say, "Let's go," and then back right back out and jump up on top.
Alright.
I'll get the cart going.
Very well. Then you begin traversing. Oh, I have the book out here. Fuck. This is what happens when I clean my room.
I'm gonna just be in my forge, filling with some stuff.
I will
I
run
remember
through
those.
every single family member with this other Alex, and what to watch out for. go back to the castle. Zeus, your son has returned.
I will have my doobie.
The weed of the gods is too much for you, Kratos.
You will
I
not deny me my doobie.
Just at the very end when you guys are like, all right, Kane, let's go on another adventure. Oh, he can't go anywhere anymore.
Kane's not allowed to leave the castle anymore, and neither are you. Holding fork and knife.
Roll me.
D20?
Roll me a d6.
I got you. 3.
I am the D6 machine.
I'm D60 and I know it.
D6 and I know.
Are traveling, both Kane and Alex. Let me ask you what your past perceptions are.
17. Sarah?
Yeah.
What is your past
Pass up.
perception?
5.
No.
13.
No.
13.
What is it?
I'm smarter than that. It's a 16.
16. As the two of you are making your way along, kind of glance to the side of the road where you can see what appears to be a little girl at the side of the road.
Do I recognize her?
You do not.
Hey,
Keep going. Do not stop.
I will slow the cart down and be
Damn
like,
it.
are you alright, little one?
Everybody knows
That's
you
how
don't
every
talk to
horror
weird
movie
girls on the side of the
starts.
road.
No, this is Red Dead Redemption style. I'm about to get jumped.
I slapped him upside the head.
Upon
Go
close
ahead, Nick.
inspection, she appears to be about 9 years old, wearing rags and is covered in dirt.
Are you lost?
Looks up. I am, sir.
Do you know where you're supposed to be?
It sucks.
I don't know what was funny.
It threw Nick off. Nick was actually thrown off by this.
I will stop the cart
Like
and then hop
throwing a
out.
fucking rock in front of a fucking minecart's wheel.
Just, do you know where you're supposed to be, little girl?
Sentence.
Sucks. One word.
To the little
That's a
girl.
one
Kind of
sentence.
just shakes her head no.
Kane, get her up here. We'll leave her down there.
Is it alright if, would you like to come with us?
Kind of shakes her head, yes.
This is gonna fucking
This is how the horror
bite me in
movie
the
starts.
ass, but I will help the little girl up, and I guess in between me
She
and
can
Alex.
Yeah, like I'm missing other legs limp. As far as I'm concerned, I could scoot.
And then I will begin driving the cart once more.
What's your name?
Where the fuck was her name? I'm
See, this time
That's
she has a
okay.
character sheet.
Mare.
Mara?
Yes.
I'm Alex. This is Kane. And is Abel up there?
Abel is inside.
Okay.
Calidus is on the roof, though.
And up there, I don't know if you can see him or hear him. That's Calidus. He's my cousin. He's just snoozing. Don't mind him.
Ow.
Actually, yeah, I would like to say I'm actively taking rest during this time.
Alright.
So, do you have any siblings, parents, any family members?
She shakes her head no.
I see.
Were you in an orphanage beforehand?
By the way, Nick, in my mind, she's not my daughter.
It sure sucks when you're gonna have to make her into a vampire to keep her around.
She kind of points ahead, and just in the distance, you can see plumes of smoke.
Hey. I mean, we're going that way anyway, right?
Yeah, you are.
I guess I double time.
As we get closer, if I see like mass destruction, I'm gonna wake Calidus up and have him take her inside so she doesn't see it.
Well, as you all make your way forward, you can see that there appears to be a house off of the road that appears to be burning and is actively collapsing.
I will stop the cart.
Alright.
What time of day is this?
It is, say, the sun will be rising soon.
I'll just grab my hat, just in case, and I will run to the house.
Alright.
Calidus!
Yeah.
Calidus!
Yeah.
Come here!
I'm on the roof.
Go with Kane. Check out that house.
I look for a house.
The house on fire!
I look for a burning house.
It is very clear to see, as it is the only thing in the night that's giving off light.
Go,
Wow,
quickly!
that's rude to say about me. I'm right here.
You are not actively on fire.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go.
Alright.
And you're not that bright either.
How
How long
you
did you get
bitch.
outside
Bitch.
here?
A few hours.
Which direction did you come from? Can you point?
She kind of just
I don't know if she knows.
From the house.
She kind of just looks at the house.
That's your house?
She nods. Which?
Are Kane and Calidus too far away from me?
If
I mean, the reason I ran over there because you pointed to it, saying that was her house.
kind of look, you believe Calidus would likely be able to hear you at this distance.
Check for survivors, will you?
I mean, that's why we're going over here.
Flamio, Hotman!
Yeah, but I mean, desperately double check if we can. If I have to heal somebody, I will.
I say, Flamio, Hotman, and then run away.
Flamio Hotman.
I'm assuming you're going through the front door.
Well, you said it was collapsing, so I'll kick down the front door, sure.
Alright.
I'm not going in, I'm kicking down the front door first.
You kick open the door with ease. Give me a dex save.
Yippee! Dex save?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? You kick
Mhm.
it open, and you see a flash go off and dodge to the side just in time to avoid a net that is fired at you.
Okay.
As
Hand on the Bible, swear to God, that bitch is lying!
That motherfucker is cheating!
He's a rat.
does a 14, 13, 18, or a 10 hit.
Only the 18.
Alright. Then you can hear a bit of noise coming from both your left and your right as arrows are shot at you, one of them embedding into your arm.
As loud as possible, I just yell out, it's a trap!
You take 7 points of damage, and Calidus, you can see as this net shoots forward, and you can see, well, let me ask your passive perception first.
14.
14, you can see 4 men kind of by the bushes to both your left and right. They have just taken a shot at me.
Ooh.
One of you, go ahead and roll me a d20 for
I
initiative.
got you. Oh,
All of us or just them two?
Ha!
Huh?
Nat 20.
Natural 20, so the party will be going first.
oh yeah, because we don't roll initiative anymore.
Alright, well, these motherfuckers are.
I would like to go first, if you think.
Go ahead. Go
Mostly
for it.
because they're all around.
Go for it. Go
So
for it.
there's 2 on my left and 2 on my right.
Correct.
Is there one in front of me in the house?
From what you can tell, that was a trap set up for whenever the door opens up.
Well, you'll see, motherfuckers. You did a bad thing. Let me.
Been bad boy.
So,
Can I say that the time that I was resting, I got a long rest?
You may.
So.
Cool.
Does that mean I'm awake?
Yes, you are.
We're just gonna do this funny baloney stuff real quick, as I'm going to cast as my bonus action, Shearing Smite, which just affects my next hit. And then I'm going to hit the one on the left who shot me.
Alright.
Shearing Smite. Is that good for
Does a
sheep
21
farm?
hit?
That it does.
Is that good for sheep farming?
It is.
Shearing smite. Shut up. Shut
So his
up.
initial damage is max damage of 13 with just the hit.
Fuck.
And with staggering smite, which is what I meant to say, is a 19. So that's 32 damage.
You split that
Gathering
in
Smite.
two.
I see. Haha, funny baloney. Now I'm gonna hit him with the one on the other side of the left with another hit. That's another 21
That is a hit.
with 10 damage.
Alright.
Is he dead?
He is still alive.
I see. Then I'm going to cast Hexblade. Oh, I already did my bonus action.
You did.
And then I'm going to just kind of smile and say I'm going to eat your hearts before ending my turn.
Alright.
I'm going
just-
to eat
What
you.
would you like to do?
As you see me split a guy in half.
Did we determine if I were to twin one of the spells that deals damage to me, would I take double the damage?
You
I
will.
mean, that only
yes.
makes sense.
Can
Yeah, doctor.
I still use am I still able to use a bonus action as well as oh wait, never mind, there's an action. Fuck.
Also, Nick, how much damage did I take? My bad.
That's a careful
Nine
spell.
points of
Damn it.
damage.
Okay.
Well, fuck it. This spell has been serving me well up until this point. I'm gonna twin spell Combustion, the two healthiest looking fuckers.
Alright.
Which that is 4 sorcery points I have to get rid of, so give me 1 second.
Let's go.
Remind me
Wait,
the damage of combustion.
Make a constitution save and then 8d8 fire damage.
Alright, so I have to roll 8d8 for you. And that is a 18 and a 7 on their saves.
That one of them succeeds, so they will only take half damage. So 37 fire damage, halved down to 16. No, not 16. 18?
One of them you see turns to ash instantly.
Huh? Nick, are these guys human looking?
They are.
Okay.
Your guys are fucking up some random ass bandits. They're normal people with weapons.
Surprised they're not running away.
They
I
haven't
mean,
had the time to run away.
Kane just split one in two. I think his buddies are still reeling, and then one of them just disintegrates. So,
After
and then
I,
yeah, and then 37 divided is 18, I think.
Alright, the other one is still alive.
Which
he's just gonna start screaming, they're monsters, run!
Which you take 40 points of damage.
okay, that's actually I'm fine with that. As a bonus action, I will use a Chardalon Stride and rush behind the other one, the one that survived.
Alright. Which
And a Chardalon Stride, which, give me 1 second. That increases my movement speed by 20 feet, so I have a total of 50 feet of movement speed.
that you do. So you
And
able
it-
to make it to them.
Oh, I also forgot. This one, it takes a D6 from the Trail of Fire, but also the extra D4 that I got from my tome.
Alright.
That is from the 2 spells that I've cast. That is a total of 6 extra fire damage.
Alright. So they are still alive, but you can see that the skin on them is easily melting off. It is very unlikely that they will be running.
Good.
They're in a lot of pain.
How much movement do I have left?
I will say you have about 10 feet left.
How far away is the one that Kane is currently fighting?
About 40 feet.
Never mind then. All right, call that good.
Alright. Then, Alex, you are still in the cart, unaware that anything is happening outside. And
Well, the cart stopped, didn't it?
yes, it did. And Alex, from this distance, you saw Kane run up to the door, kick it open. Something flew out, which you could see there is fire inside, so it could have been a backdraft, just knocking something out of there. And then they both split off to the sides. So, you aren't able to do anything right now. Now we'll move to the enemy's turn. As Mora will draw a dagger and hold it up to your throats. Alright, give me all your money.
What a bitch.
Sarah,
Do I see this?
She's
Nick.
actively
Wait.
holding the blade to your throat.
Oh, the kid?
Nick.
Yes. And yes, Jaden.
If the car has stopped, would I be able to check to see if anything is going on? More specifically, if we are there yet.
Sure, I will say you are currently making your way upstairs.
Alright.
I look at the kid.
How dare you?
1, rude. 2,
we're gonna
if you stab
teach you
me,
some
can I keep the
manners.
2, if you stab me, can I keep the knife? 3, surprisingly, this does not happen more. 4, both of you assume I have money. I'll have you know that I made a gamble that was not that bad, but like I lost all my shit to it. Everything you see on this cart belongs to my brother. If you wanted money, it should have gone to him, and he's inside.
Does a 19 and a 15 hit.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude.
Well, yeah, yucking money.
And yes,
Give
it
me your
does. but so
fucking money.
rude.
Don't kill her, we can just re-educate her.
To re-educate her, I will burn her to ash.
You take 8 points of damage from the first stab. And you take.
What happened to not killing kids? Come on.
you
I
take-
never said I wouldn't kill kids as this guy.
Also, you can tell as her voice has shifted, she does not sound like a child.
8 points of damage from the first,
See?
and what from the second?
And
She's a
5 from the
midget.
second.
She's just short.
You can go
She's a
ahead-
midget.
You can go ahead and roll me a, I'll say history check, as you get a look at this person. Well, I'll say either history or nature check.
Too late, already wrote a history, and it's a 22.
Alright? Looking her over, you can assume just from her voice and how she looks, she appears to be a quarterling. The child of
Oh,
a human
the
and
fuck?
a halfling.
Jesus.
What?
Okay.
Rude. 2,
Weird
I was
fucking
being
name.
nice to you, you whore. 3, can I shove her off the cart?
You will have to on your turn.
Damn. But is that a roll I'm allowed to make?
Oh yeah, that you certainly can take the shove action.
Be what? Athletics, right?
Be contested athletics, but you'll
Okay.
do it on your turn.
I'm just checking.
The last two survivors.
Yeah, it's funny that you call them that. They will not survive.
The one trying to attack Kane will pull out a short sword and will horribly miss. I won't even ask.
Can I, never mind.
Can I eat this fucker?
No, I'm going to.
The second one pulls out his short sword, stabs himself in the throat.
He doesn't want to live with the burning pain of fire anymore. What a shame.
And with that is the player's turn.
Do we hear anything from
I
the
start
cart?
walking towards him slowly. Does he try to run away?
You are already right in front of him. You stab
Damn.
him.
I don't want to be. I wanted to reenact the famous scene. Where you go, I go.
But no, you cannot hear anything coming from the cart right now.
Okay.
He looks pretty injured, right?
Quite so.
Can I just grab him by the throat and crush his throat?
I would say make me an unarmed attack to try and kill him.
Sure.
Crush his neck with your.
I'm getting ear
throat.
raped. Ah!
I think that's
Crush his
a
neck
fat
with your
dragon.
throat.
25, not 20.
24.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that means a fat dragon.
Damn, and it wasn't smacking the shit out of him.
So, it's a crit 3 damage, so it's 6 damage guaranteed.
Alright. Then, kind of begin to crush his neck. Which, well, gets him close. He is currently gripping at your hand, trying to survive.
Then I'll use a bonus action to,
Oh, wait,
well,
you have
fuck.
2 attacks, don't you?
Oh, that's right. I just squeeze him again.
Make a save.
Squeeze harder.
Squeeze him like a puppet.
Is he at disadvantage because technically he's grappled?
Sadly, grappling does not give that bonus.
21.
21, that is it.
That's
3
restraining.
damage.
Kind of grab him by the throat and initially squeeze. See as he desperately struggles before giving one last squeeze, and you hear a crack as he falls asleep.
I loot him.
Alright.
I would also like to loot these
If there
guys.
isn't
for
any
weapons.
gold, well, I just want to see what he has on him.
Kind of
Him
look
and his cut in half friend.
You look through their pockets and take what you. Well, looking through the pockets, you can find 2 short swords, a longbow on both of them, and a quiver with 20 arrows each. You also find 5 silver on one of them and 3 copper on the other one.
I'll take the silver, leave the copper, and I'll take the weapons for Alex.
Alright. Calidus,
I'm also taking the weapons if I find them on
you
them.
find the same weapons. Well, I should say 19 arrows from each of them, since they each did fire an arrow. But
Okay.
on yours, the money you find 1 gold piece, nothing on the other one.
Well, the other one's
Now
ash.
Well, now I just feel bad.
I'll make my way back, and then with all the weapons, I guess, in my hands.
Alright.
Yeah, returning to the cart.
Well,
Nick, do I make my way upstairs?
you all will be spending that time looting, so you do not have time to move. But
Fair enough.
yes, you make your way upstairs and kind of look towards the opening where you can see a child seeming to be looking at Alex.
Wait, whenever. Oh wait, yeah. So I made my way outside.
Well, you can see.
Wait, did I make my way outside or outside the tower,
You
or
can,
up to the tower?
You are currently kind of in the kitchen. You can see where they are sitting. You have not quite made it outside, so you cannot see where she is stabbing Alex's leg quite yet.
Hmm.
My turn?
I would like to open the window.
Alright. Which, yes.
No,
Um,
she's stabbing me.
Yes, sir, you may also act during this time.
I want to shove her off the seat onto the ground.
Alright. Then go ahead and roll me a athletics contested by athletics.
Yeah, 2021. Fuck you.
Alright, so, Alex, as you are walking towards them, you see this child, you see as Alex shoves her off of the side, shoves her off of the cart.
And then immediately starts screaming.
Ah, ah.
Because that's
What
my
in the world
action,
is
and the
going
only
on
bonus
here?
action I have is to pull out the Sunblade, and by then... Don't fucking help, I got a useless fucking lump of a leg right now. I can't move much.
Hey, it's a
In a
good thing she
fight.
stabbed you in your lame leg.
She stabbed me in my good leg.
No, my good leg.
What is
I
going
was
on
once an
here?
adventurer like you. Sorry, Nick.
Alex, you kind of
What is going on here?
And you can see that Alex is bleeding, or one of her legs is bleeding right now.
And can I see the weapon that is being held by the child?
Well, the child has been shoved off of the cart.
The weapon is
Fair
still in
enough.
my leg because I'm
Well,
not a
was that-
dumbass.
If I could see the child,
No,
that means she was
she
shoved
never-
off.
She never let go of that knife, so she pulled
Oh.
it out with her.
Well, I'm putting pressure on that wound anyway.
Alright. But Alex,
Oh,
Okay,
no,
so-
she's stabbing my uncle.
you saw the girl at first, then you saw Alex shove her off, and now she is out of sight as you kind of peer your head out.
I've been stabbed by a
How is the
child.
child? Oh no! What I'm confused, Nick, is how is she out of sight?
Because she got shoved over the railing.
She's been shoved off the cart.
Oh, was I viewing through a window
She's on
that
the
viewed the
ground
front
now.
area?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's where I was confused. I thought I was looking at the
Officer!
side. And I was...
Officer, I shoved that
I-
child off the cart in self-defense.
Officer, I shot that child in self-defense.
I would like to open the window.
Alright.
Alex, I got stabbed by a midget.
I am I see. Would I be able to step out of the window onto the place
could
where she
crawl
is
out.
sitting, or in the area
You
where
may.
she is sitting?
You may.
If I do so, can I see the the thing
Child
that
on
looks
the
like
ground.
a child?
Looking over, it is currently too dark to see down there.
I shoved her that way. She should be on the ground.
Yes. And it
Don't
is-
we have dark vision?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, you
We
did
both,
yourself.
yeah, we're elves. We know.
I keep
Yeah,
forgetting
everyone here has
I keep
dark vision.
forgetting regular ass elves actually get dark vision.
Nick, actually,
Elf,
this whole entire
elf,
party has
elf.
dark vision.
So you look down
Elf,
and
elf,
you
elf,
can
whatever the
see
fuck that is.
you can see the child down there. She seems to be getting up and holding her shoulder.
How? She's like right
Oh,
below the thing, right?
Yes.
Would I be able to go down to her?
I will say no, you have used up all of your movement.
So I can't hop down to her either.
You may not.
Okay. Well, I guess I can't do this the fun way, where I shred her to pieces, but we can do this other ways. Actually, you know, we can do this the fun way, because we can do this without killing somebody yet. He will extend his arm towards the short ass person and will tell the small droids or robots, whatever the fuck. bring her to her knees, as I am essentially doing, and gravel. Have her make me a wisdom saving throw.
Very well.
Nano machine, son.
That is a 11.
She fails.
Alright.
Give me a second. I need to reset my spell slot since I took a fucking rest. There we go. Pass that. And that was my action. And for my bonus action, I don't think I actually have much as a bonus action with this character, unfortunately.
What? But you're a cleric.
Hmm.
You should have a ton of. I don't actually know. I haven't played cleric.
I was gonna say, yeah, most of our shit is like you do shit beforehand and then you work on forward. At least there are definitely bonus action spells. I actually still have a bonus action spell. It's just not useful in this situation. And we'll say that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Then that will
Actually,
be... Yes.
I will yell down to her as these small robots are currently like grabbing onto her. I will give you the option of surrender. Maybe. Cav looks over at his sister. At the wound on her leg.
Alright. Then,
That will be the end.
after that, enemy's turn. She is forced to grovel.
Yep.
Which... What? I know when to give up.
Do you?
Good.
Which also, Calidus and Kane, from inside the building, you can hear what sounds like people shouting for help.
Shit. I do have to help people.
I will look through the front door I kicked in.
Alright. You can clearly see where that trap had been set up to fire out that net.
Fire department, call out.
Can I
Anyone
start?
in there?
How big is the? How big is this area that's on fire?
Decently big. This entire house has been engulfed.
How big of a house are we talking? Like a mansion? Like
No,
a?
not nearly that big. It's 2 stories, but doesn't seem like it had that many rooms. Say probably, if it doesn't have a basement, you could assume 6, 7 rooms.
Guess where they're calling from?
I wanna enter. Also, I should say I've ended my concentration on a shuttle on stride while searching, while looting, and I will enter the building and start using control flames to try and douse some of the fire.
Do note, since it is still considered.
It says instantaneously extinguish flames within the cube. I don't know what cube it means, but
Do note that you only get 1 action per turn still.
yeah,
Yes.
I haven't.
This is an active
Is it-
event happening.
Well, so combat hasn't technically ended yet.
Well, yeah, but like, did I already take my turn?
Well, yes, but I'm saying you're not going to be able to put out much right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to put out in the first few rooms that, like, when you enter.
Alright. Then kind of, I will ask, do you want to put out to the left, which appears to be a kind of dining room area, to the right, which appears to be a living area, or straight ahead, which will be the stairway?
I guess just the living area.
Alright.
I don't know where these people would be, especially with. I don't know these people fucking schedule.
Then kind of turn your attention towards the living area and begin putting out fire from there.
Kane, get in there.
Kane is dead.
Where would you like to go, Kane?
Damn, I can't believe I killed Kane with not radiant.
Like I said 2 times, do I hear where they're calling out?
You said your passive perception was
17.
17. Want to confirm. You can hear a little bit of coming from past the living area, and you can hear a little bit coming from upstairs.
Head
Cowardice-
upstairs.
Cowardice has put out the living area, or the living room, but the stairway is still on fire.
I cast fire on myself and fly up.
Alright. Then you make your way on up into the flames, and I'll ask Cowardice, are you entering?
Yeah?
Alright. Then 2 of you will make your way on in, and now it is not the enemy's turn, but environment's turn. So, let us roll. Yeah. So, as the 2 of you begin to make your way in, you all can hear as it sounds as if the kitchen area, well, not kitchen area, but dining area begins to collapse in on itself. But the
So I
other-
made the right choice.
the other 2 appear to be fine right now.
All I'm hearing is I made the right choice.
So, back to the player's turn. I'll ask the Alexes what they are doing first.
I will move my way down towards this person.
Alright. Make your way on down fairly easily, kind of taking your time to lower yourself. Which you can tell that she has dropped her weapon and is still on her knees.
So you are surrendering.
As I said, I know when to give up.
I'd like to make an insight check.
Go for it.
D&D not working again. That is 13.
13? You're fairly confident she's telling the truth.
Alrighty. Let's see. So, if I remember correctly,
5 seconds, my door got knocked on.
one minute ago, where is? Let's see, he started out as an artificer, if I remember correctly. So, I'll be looking for what I'm looking for.
Well,
So, dungeon back. I'm looking for specifically because I'm trying to see if I have rope on me,
yes, you would have rope.
and I would like to tie her hands behind her back.
Very well. Then you begin tying up her hands. And I will ask, Cowardice and Kane, where are you heading?
So I saw Kane go up the stairs.
That you did.
Looking into the living area, can I see inside?
Yes. Kind of looking around, you can see a fireplace and where some seats were that have been burned up quite a bit. Kind of rug that has been ruined, and a door at the other end that you can tell smoke is coming from out from under that door.
Did I hear any of what Kane would have heard? I only have a 14 passive.
You are uncertain of where these people are.
I guess I'm just going to the
Sorry.
other side of the hallway. or the other side of the living area.
Alright. Would you like to open up that door?
The way that you said that makes me want to say no.
And what would you like to do?
Opening a door is a free action, yeah?
Yes.
I'm going to cast Fire Shield and give myself a Chill Shield.
Alright.
Which, if you want the damage that I would take from it, or that somebody would take from it when they attack me, it's 2d8, since it is a spell that I can't cast.
Alright.
I would, however, like to will myself to stay up on my feet.
You take 3 points of damage as you feel as these flames begin to lick at your skin.
Okay, well, like I said, I'm giving myself a Chill Shield, which gives me resistance to fire damage.
Alright. Which, double checking, you already have a resistance to fire as well, correct?
Yes, I have resistance, and now I'm stacking resistance on top.
Yes.
So I will open the door.
Then, as you grab the handle, you can feel it kind of burn your hand a bit, but you only take 1 point of damage from it due to
Nice.
all the resistances. But opening it up, you are greeted by a room filled with fire, and sitting across from you, you see a small box sitting on a dresser. You hear a sound play from it, calling out for help.
That... Okay. Well, I don't have an action, so... I guess I'll just walk over to it.
Alright. But, Kane, what are you doing? As you make your way upstairs and look around, it is difficult to see here due to all the smoke.
Do I hear anyone calling for help?
You can, coming from the left.
I go to it.
Hey, at least Kane doesn't need to breathe.
Make your way over and... Are you opening up the door?
Kicking it open.
Kicking it open, fair enough. Then go ahead and roll me an attack.
9.
9. You kick this door and it cracks, but it stays up. You still have a second attack.
Try again.
Go for it.
11.
11. You kick the door once more, and it comes off the hinges.
Anyone in the room?
Looking around, you can see a small girl laying on the ground. She seems to barely be conscious.
I go to grab her.
Alright.
Is there a window in this room?
Yes.
Is it okay? Is throwing something a item interaction?
No, that is an action.
Can I use my bonus action to do that?
To throw, you may not.
Then
You
I
can
end
try.
my turn.
Then, environment. Alright. Kane, behind you, you can hear the staircase collapse. And, Calidus, go ahead and make me a dex save.
Uh-oh. 18.
18. You hear as the ceiling above you begins to crack and immediately step out of the way as it collapses. So you only
What the box?
You take 5 points of damage.
Damn.
2 points of fire damage. 1 point of fire damage.
I like how the majority of the damage that has been dealt to me in fights has just been of my own doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
I'm surprised how much you use the book's ability.
Hey, it's a good ability.
Oh yeah, it is.
And that's something I feel like that's something this character would do is absolutely just do what you can and then fucking die for it. Well,
But-
don't die for it, but you take damage from it. You could possibly die, I guess. Anyway, yeah.
Other than that, back to yours turn. Alex and Alex, what do the two of you want to do?
I've tied her hands, right?
Yes, you have.
I will go ahead and also tie her feet.
Alright. You begin tying her feet up and she kind of just looks down. Don't you
I
think
guess,
that's
like-
a bit overkill?
No,
Some
no, we
people-
don't.
What work? Some people have shoe blades, so
Kind of
Let's do it to the what we did to the last guy. Sorry, Nick.
And kind of
What?
she begins to think for a second. Shoe blades. That's a good idea.
Damn it,
it
Alex!
is.
You gave her a good idea.
I completely agree. I have thought of doing it myself, but I really just haven't had the one.
But with that, as you begin tying up her feet, Kane and Cowardice, what are the two of you doing?
Can I grab the box? Is that an action or an item interaction?
Item interaction.
I grabbed the box.
Alright.
I would like to quickly scan the room to make sure that there's nobody else in here.
Looking around, there's no one else.
I am now going, and I'm gonna, I guess, use control flames on the dining room where it has already collapsed, but I'm still gonna take a look in there.
Alright. You kind of come out and make your way to the main entrance and put out the flames, but that is all of your movement.
Damn. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I have something that I can do.
I want to break the window with my glaive.
Alright. I will say, since it is glass, you are able to easily do that.
And then I will fly out with the child and then give her a healing potion.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything else.
And then after that, I will use the rest of my movement to fly back to the cart.
Alright. You begin making your way back to the car. Kind of looking around. You can tell Cowardice has yet to exit.
I will fly to the front door instead.
Make your way over to the front door. Well, you begin to kind of go to the cart before turning and stepping up to the front door, and you can see Cowardice has gone past the front door. Seems to be now making his way into the dining room.
I will yell out, I have saved someone, and I'm heading to the cart.
Roger! Or
And
something.
then I will go to the cart.
And environment's turn. Alright. Kitchen, stay strong. So, back to the party's turn. Cowardice, what would you like to do?
I enter the dining room,
Alright.
if I can.
You may. You kind of have to step over quite a bit of stuff, so it is difficult terrain. But you can see another door.
Do I hear anything coming from that door?
Kind of taking a moment to listen. You do not.
Something's telling me if I don't fucking, check there's gonna be someone that's dead. I will teleport in front of the door using Face Step,
Alright.
and Can I count the door as a creature?
You may not.
Damn, so I can't make it frightened of me.
You may not.
Sad. Anyways, yeah, I just teleport in front of it, and I guess I use my action to open the door
Item interaction.
if I can. Item interaction, yeah. I open door.
Take 1 point of damage as you open the door.
Yeah.
But as you look in here, you can see that there appears to be 4 people in here.
Shit.
Each of them seem to be lifeless, but not due to the fire. Seems like they died before the flames started.
That's no good. I mean, that's better than dying to the fire, I guess, but still not good. Is there... Alright, well, I guess that's that. I checked, so I can't feel bad if anybody else is dead. I think that's how that works anyways. I'm gonna say that's how it works. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it good.
Turning around and trying to get out now.
Yeah,
Alright.
but if I can't get back the same way, I'll just look for an opening, like, out of the house, and I'll wait until my next turn.
Then, as you kind of begin to climb back over the rubble, I will ask, Alex and Alex, what are the two of you doing?
Treating my wound.
Alright.
I don't have anything. Never mind. I can't do that. Put her in the bathtub face down and then put stuff on top of her so she can't move.
I killed the last one.
It didn't kill them. We just forgot to feed them. That's what killed them.
She's not going to go anywhere with her hands and legs tied.
You don't know that.
I do.
She's a midget. She can move. She can hop.
Just because she is short doesn't mean that she has more movement than anyone else whenever she is tied up. Plus, I gave her the idea of a boot blade. She does not have a boot blade. I am less worried.
Have I made it over there by that time?
At this point, you can hear the conversation, but you are not quite at
Do
it.
I see Kane coming this way?
Yes, you can.
Kane,
You
the child,
fucking
you slow
stabbed
down
me.
to pick up, stab me.
Oh, so she was a bandit.
Yes.
The same
she-
bandit that killed this child's family. As
What
I
child?
I mean, if you see me, you see the child I'm carrying.
Ooh, new child.
Hopefully this one's not a bitch.
When it's my
What?
turn, Nick, I would like to land in front of the bandit.
Shouting down to the kid, to the
Early.
halfling child thing.
Quarterling.
What thing?
Quarterling.
Quarterling.
Amanda is currently tied up and is at Alex's feet.
I would
What?
still like to
Were you
land
so
in
jealous of
front
her, of the fact she was going to be taller than you ever would be, that you killed her family?
That is one way to look at this.
I will say, Kane, you are able to make it directly in front of her if you use your action to dash.
Sure.
Alright.
Wait, no. I don't. Well, I want to do something.
I know what you want to do, but Alex will haul her on his shoulder.
I use my action to dash. I would like to speak to her for a moment.
Does the speaking involve violence?
Doesn't all speaking involve violence?
No, actually. Not in my experience.
Yes.
I
You
would
some-
like to speak to her.
Will it involve violence?
A small degree. I won't kill her though.
Weaken that bitch. She stabbed me.
I will do an insight check.
Alright.
I mean, I don't plan on killing her.
All right, then you shouldn't have any issues with the 22 on insight.
I don't plan on killing her. If she dies when I'm talking to her, that's on her.
If she dies, she dies. Shit sucks.
Jane, I legit don't plan on killing her.
Well,
Just to make
then
a point.
literally, like, you won't be making. I guess technically, since you aren't fighting my check or trying to hide it, my 22 should just automatically succeed.
Yes. You can tell
I
that
mean-
he has no intention of killing her.
But violence will be involved.
And he will set her down.
Alright.
She is all yours.
She's tied up, right?
Correct.
I just want to pick her up by the throat and slam her against the cart and ask a few questions, Batman style.
Alright.
Where's Rachel?
On my next turn, I suppose.
Yeah. So,
I have a. Who's Rachel? Why is Rachel?
that's natural.
Just
Cowardice. You can hear as it sounds as if multiple rooms begin to collapse. Seems like the house is coming down.
I supposed to be given the ability to move in that turn area, or
He had already been moving because I asked him what he wanted to do first. Then I asked all of you what you were doing.
okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I will say this is the last turn that you can be in the house unless you wish to be buried.
Oh no, I'm trying to get out now.
Yes. So, what would you all like to do?
Well, like I said, I'm trying to get out. If I can't make it to the front door, I will make it. I will try to make it to a point where I can see outside, and then face step out.
Kind of climb over the rubble and move across, and you are able to get just outside of the door with your movement.
Cool. I will then bonus action face step 30 feet forward,
Alright.
and I guess dash to get another 30 feet, and then get back to the cart.
Alright. Then, with you making it out of the cart, combat is considered over.
Coolio.
Now I would like to choke her against the cart.
She is
Ooh,
unable to
kinky.
resist.
So you killed the rest of her family, I'm assuming.
I didn't. After the rest of those fools did.
Were you just planning on robbing us, or what was the whole plan here?
What do you think? You're a bunch of rich-looking folks driving through the night.
We don't look.
And you were just gonna leave this little girl for dead?
They said they killed everybody in there.
I look at Alex and just like, please, can I just kill her?
No, I want to
Not-
torture that
Not
bitch.
you, the other Alex.
And I'm right here.
Well, you're still up above.
So is that a no?
We'll take her to the town that we're heading to and let the gods there deal with her.
I drop her and then I just curve stomp her like 5 times. That'll satisfy me.
Each turn we can move on. Where is Calidus?
Let's see,
He-
how much damage is that in total?
I'll say I did it 3 times,
You already
so...
said 5.
Well,
If he does 3 damage, it's 15.
15?
I'll say non-lethal. Hold on, non-lethal,
You
because I wasn't trying
You
to kill
stomp
her.
But she is still conscious.
What if she lost a few teeth? Broken bones here and there. I'm fine with this. And then I will take this child inside the cart.
Alright.
That is fine.
What, is she human, I'm assuming?
Looking her over, she appears to be half elf.
I see.
Damn half-faced girl!
Get this bitch out of here! She's a halfie!
She's not my daughter. I will go tend to her wounds with Abel, or just clean her up, I guess, since I did give her a healing potion.
Alright. Make your way inside and begin kind of cleaning her up. What did the rest of you do?
Back at the cart, yeah?
Yes, kind of begin to approach as you see Kane begin walking away. You could tell that he just got done stomping on the child that, well, you actually did not see them pick up the child, so you saw him stomping on somebody, and then he walked away.
Well then.
I will start picking up the woman, and then will I be able to tell if Calidus is near?
Yes, you can see him near.
Calidus, could you help me with lifting this person up? I need to get into a bathtub of sorts.
I grab the woman. Child, thing, person, tied up person.
How badly would I do to her?
She has 2 HP.
I still need one more stomp. See, Jaden, I said I wasn't gonna kill her.
And we have a doctor on hand.
I was, and then you were like, yeah, I wouldn't. I decided not to.
I lied.
I've altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
But I grab the woman. Can I do it by myself?
Easily. She is the size of a child.
Cool.
I'm sure you know the size of a 9-year-old child.
Just about, yeah.
Not until recently. I was very convinced that they were not that small.
Fair.
They're rather small, yes.
My age estimate for every small child I've seen has been terribly off.
Yeah. You would look at my niece and think, oh, she's like 2.
Fair enough.
No, it's fine. But yeah. I pick her up and I take her inside.
And take it you are putting her in the tub.
Yep. And I'm sitting there as well.
Alright. Kind of sit down. Kane is cleaning up the child. Calidus is watching the quarterling.
I would also like to investigate the box.
Alright.
I will climb up to the front of the cart with Alex.
Kind of look over the box, and after a moment, you hear it cry out for help again. You can see that there is what appears to be a rune on it that you can mess with.
I'll do so, I guess.
Kind of put your finger on it. You see it's a rune. Kind of gets a duller color. Kind of mess with it again. It lights up, and after a moment, you hear it call for help.
Can I roll an Arcana?
Go for it.
22.
22. You recognize this to be a type of... It's similar to a music box. You're able to put a sound into it and then have it play on loop. Some people,
I see.
Some people will usually leave messages in these. Others will use them to kind of just constantly promote their wares. Or in this case, bandits used it to try and lure in people to a burning house after, well, if their attempt to kill them failed, as a last-ditch effort to try and get people buried into a burning house.
I think I'll hold on to this. Is there a way to remove that message, that pre-recorded message?
Yes, you'll pretty much just rub off the center sigil, and then redraw a sigil onto it and speak whatever you wish it to record.
Okay. I'll rub off the sigil then,
Alright.
I am.
and I will hold on to it.
The Courtling kind of looks up as much as she can, depending on how you laid her in the tub. Hey, that's mine.
Sucks. It's mine now.
Thieving bastard.
Call me a thief. Rich coming from you.
Which, how did you lay her in the tub?
Face up.
Face up? Alright. So she'll probably just glare up at you for now. But,
Yeah,
yes,
let's
Alex,
say-
you may say what you were going to.
Well, for one, because she was prone on the ground and technically groveling, her hands were tied behind her back.
Yes, I know.
Okay, I was just making sure of that. But also, as he was climbing up, did she get you good?
Alexandra.
Did she? Oh yeah, she said she was walking later, wasn't she?
She said something at some point, but I don't know
Sarah.
if it's now.
Yeah?
You've been spoken to.
Oh. Last I
Did
checked,
she
I
get
was
you
left
good?
outside, so I thought you were all inside.
No, I'm not inside. I'm close
Alex,
to
it's
you.
come up to you.
Did she get you good?
I looked on my leg. I mean, I'm not gonna die of blood loss. But, like, it stings like a bitch. Are you
Okay.
sure we had to keep her alive? Can we just torture her to death?
We don't have to, but if she the
I have been
Right.
told I will be right back.
I would rather go through the proper channels. Plus, I feel like, well, actually, you wouldn't know about the other three. Plus, where would be the fun in that? Wouldn't you rather your enemies take the rest of their lives in a cell rather than only be tortured for a few hours and then no longer be in any sort of pain or taking any sort of retribution for their actions?
The other Alex has no response to what you just said.
I have made the ultimate argument.
Alex is pain. Anyway,
In a world of magics and mysteries, would one really consider only torturing a person for one life?
You're right!
Exactly.
Let's kill this bitch, bring her back, kill her again, bring her back, kill her again.
Actually, that may be possible.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been thinking. Like, hey, you could literally just, torture her to death and then revive her.
I don't have Revivify, though.
Well, you don't need Revivify, just heal her. She'll get exhaustion, but as long as you stop before 6 points of exhaustion, it'll be fine.
I'm back.
Nah.
Hello.
Sounds like a lot of...
You say sounds like a lot of work. I say sounds like a lot of fun. Especially when you have fire spells. Dude, do you know how much fun you can have with fire spells with torture?
You know how much damage you do with fire spells? And Nick, you can't do non-lethal damage with fire. You would just turn
When
to
somebody
ash.
loots my body on the Wednesday one, you can get Flame Tongue, and with Flame Tongue, you can fucking, like, cut somebody's dick off and it cauterizes the wound.
Oh,
Look,
with how much
Yeah.
damage I do with magic, you can use Control Flames or Firebolt as... Well, not Firebolt, but you can use Control Flames to damage somebody.
Richard, she doesn't even have 20 hit points as far as I'm aware. You
No,
would
not
more
right now.
No, not right now. She doesn't in general. That's not her maximum HP. Probably doesn't even reach 20.
We don't know that.
She took only 12. She took 15 damage and was on 2 health. There ain't no fucking way she's gonna die.
Ah, we don't know that. We'll figure it out at a later point.
We should get the cart moving before your cousin dies, I suggest.
I wouldn't spend an hour talking about this. I'm not with Calidus right now. I'm still in the fourth card.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
but
yelling this
seriously,
out.
Alright, which
I'm finished.
Alright. Kane, where are you sitting?
Just on the couch.
Alright.
Once she's cleaned up or whatever, I'll just lay her down and watch over her, I guess.
Alright. Then kind of sit there for a while. And about 10 minutes go by, and the sun begins to rise.
Well, make sure I'm not sitting in any sunlight and
Well.
put on my hat just in case.
As you are sitting on the couch, you have a nice view of the sunrise. Take 3 points of radiant damage.
Ah,
I mean,
it
I would have moved,
burns.
Nick, when I saw it getting brighter out.
Do do do
You
do.
are currently sitting there with a child resting with you. Would you like to
Ow.
disturb her rest, or would you like to sit there?
And
And
then
let
take the
Abel-
damage. Abel, could you close the blinds?
I may. She'll,
Or the curtains?
she will move over and begin to shut them. Take 3 more radiant damage as she shuts them.
You're right. First you tuck over me and then you damage me?
Hey, it's better than dying.
Fine.
1, 2.
Other than that, time passes by, and you all make it to town relatively peacefully.
Keep well.
Has this quarterling tried to speak to me at all since calling me a thieving bastard?
She is not.
You know,
Be right back.
if looks could kill, I think I'd be dead. Too bad they can't.
She kind of looks you up and down. What is your charisma modifier?
+5? No, not +5. Not +5. +4.
There are people much worse than you. Your looks can't kill worth shit.
Clever tongue. Mind if I take it?
Go right ahead.
Some weird sexual tension going on between them.
There should not be sexual tension from what you're hearing, but okay.
I mean, a little bit.
She could
It's-
hide that tongue somewhere. Anyway. Continue. My bad.
No, it's fine. I'm practically done anyways. I'm just gonna sit there holding the box and, I don't know, looking at my book still. Seeing if anything changes about it while I'm sitting there.
Alright. Kind of,
Abel's what? Oh, go ahead.
kind of looking over the book, you can tell that it seems to have changed a bit now that the original owner has messed with it.
Hmm. More than just additional spells.
Correct. It almost feels as if it has a bit more of a sinister energy coming from it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Abel.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yes, sir.
Do you think they would let me adopt this child?
I think the child would have to go through something similar to what you've gone through.
He'll be fine. I'll cross that bridge when I have to deal with introducing the others. ends my conversation.
Alright. Would the Alexes like to say anything to each other?
No, be real with you.
Take that as a no.
My brain's not personal.
Fair enough. The Alexes hate each other. Got it? No.
Yeah, it's family feud.
Really? There's no family tension. There's no fucking.
There's sexual tension in the air in every room.
Oh no!
What?
Joke's
the
on you. We
coffin.
keep it in the family.
Oh no!
For Alex
Why do you
now.
think there's so many twins?
I knew my sister cousin had something going on with her.
Continuing. I'm assuming we're driving past this town.
Nick, are we driving past this town? Is this the town we're supposed to be going to, where our cousin is currently?
Well, you begin to enter a fairly forested area. Would you like to stop here, or would you like to continue to go?
I would like to
Trying
continue.
to test my memory.
Huh?
Are you trying to test my memory?
Yes.
I make a history.
Sure.
He's testing it by reminding you.
I know it was in a forested area, but I'm always the shit. Nick, 15.
You know, the next forest after this one would be about 4 days north of here at the Kingdom of Aphtopheles.
Fair enough.
Roger. Understood.
Understood. We're going in.
Alright.
We're going 4 days past.
No.
Get back, your cousin's just a fucking dried up mummy. So this is the town.
Yes.
Yes.
Let us quickly go find your cousin. Well, you guys. Well, I will carry this child with me as softly as possible.
Alright.
This man's soft. This man got soft hands.
Which Kane, as you kind of begin looking outside, can tell that moving around here, it's both easier, but at the same time, more like a deadly game now, as there are rays of light that shine down.
I will wrap a piece of cloth around like my neck, covering up my mouth, and make sure my hat's on all the way.
Alright.
Make sure like every other piece of me, other than like I guess my eyes, are covered. I gotta buy sunglasses.
Cover up
And then
as
I will-
much as you can, and then make your way out. Now, looking at these god rays as something that was once beautiful to you to now something that is deadly.
Oh, they're still beautiful. Lava's beautiful, Nick.
Fair enough.
Lava the lava.
It's beautiful. Fire hurts everybody.
Listen,
Look, Nick. After seeing
sun-
you, I think you think sunlight was fucking scary.
Listen, the sun hurts everybody if you're in it long enough.
Even if you're not, the sun could just give you cancer by just touching you. It's over.
I'm
If you
taking
touch the
wicked
sun, you
bitch out of
die
the
of-
tub.
You just die. It gives you cancer when you.
Caldus, are you gonna need to carry the other Alex?
I can support her, but I can still carry the wicked bitch.
The wicked bitch of the
Oh
west.
yeah. Shouldn't we have
We will take care of her later. We first head to cousin. Leave her in the car.
I'm not leaving
Abigail
her
if
alone.
she no hold on. Abigail if she moves, break her.
Who is Abigail?
Man, now-
Abel.
Ooh, wait,
Abel
no,
if she moves, rip her head off of her shoulders.
no, Kane, better idea. Tell her that if she moves, break every bone in her feet and every bone in her hands and both her legs.
Do what you wish, but make sure she doesn't escape.
I want her alive when I get back. I got words to say to that short bitch.
I'll do my best.
And here I
accomplish
was.
majority,
I
but
was
if you
just gonna
act-
carry her
like,
with me.
If you accidentally kill her, it's fine. And then I will begin following the other Alex.
I had a plan.
It's okay, Calidus. We'll get her. Now let's go. We got shit to do.
Will make his way to towards the.
I had a plan to do something mean to this bitch.
It's okay. We'll do it, Calidus. Let's just go.
We got more pressing matters.
All of you make your way over to your uncle's. Do you knock, or do you just enter?
Knock, knock.
Knock, yeah.
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
Hey,
Beep, beep.
Nick, this kid isn't dead, right?
No, she's currently alive.
Okay, I'd never asked that, and I was like, Nick better not be making me carry around a dead child. I'd be so pissed.
Oh, and I did say whenever you saw her, she seems to barely be alive.
That potion should have helped her.
Uncle!
Make opened up the door, then you shout. I can go fetch him if you want me to.
We need to see Ranjit.
We have the crystals to save him.
I see. I will get them immediately. She will quickly make her way out.
Do any of us actually remember how to use the crystals to save him?
Alex
Sorry.
does. Sorry, Jane, go
doesn't,
ahead.
apparently.
Alex does.
doesn't.
Crazy.
Which Alex?
Yes.
You don't, he does.
Okay.
I
Yes.
really hate that you named both your characters Alex.
It was
Oh,
funny.
Alexander.
Yeah, but you
I'm
both go by
Alexandra.
Alex.
You can call me Alexandra. I'll still answer.
Yeah.
You're the ones who are using
That's a
Alex.
mouthful. Anyway,
Oh, and I do
You-
swap between them when I need to.
Yeah, no, I call her Alexandra.
I'll give you a mouthful.
shut the fuck up.
I'll give you a
Mouth
mouthful.
breathers.
Stop. I have a kid with me. Stop harassing me. Nick, I'm
That's not-
reporting you to HR, letting the sexual harassment happen.
Yeah.
What HR? I am the HR.
No, Ruben's HR.
Ruben
He's
doesn't
unbiased.
participate in D&D.
Yeah, he's unbiased.
HR is always biased.
That's true. Anyway, there's the uncle here.
Yes, he does come over.
Uncle Karen!
Which you can see the ground moving next to him as he brings a small tree with him that you know Rondra is inside of.
Don't worry, we have 50 of the shadow gems, shadow fire gems, or whatever they're called.
Don't ask how we did it.
I see.
We should.
Bit of
One.
an overachiever, are you?
No, I just started pulling cards out of the deck to see what would happen.
at, the, at the cost of every worldly
Hold on,
possession
go ahead,
Alex
Jane.
owns.
One thing led to another, and we ended up getting a large amount of crystals.
I also got a blade that hurts things.
Very
That's
lovely.
usually what blades do.
And lost everything
That
in the fire of 86.
he kind of looks past you to check if your cart is there.
Every worldly possession that was in Alexandra's name is now gone.
I see.
It's not my fault. People
And then I
shouldn't leave
believe
things for me to fuck around and find out with.
And I believe your mother and their grandmother took the bones in her legs.
Grandma threw a potion at me when I knocked on the door just to say hi, and then she made my leg go away.
Anyway, we should probably save your cousin.
I know, right? Could have been my spine.
Kind of just
Can we see-
back.
It happened to you before, too.
Mm-hmm.
You should
Hate it when
probably
it happens.
Save your cousin before he's been waiting this whole
But
time.
yeah, yes.
Right. Alex,
Continuing on.
Uncle, can we see Ranjit?
Of course. He gestures to a tree that's next to him.
Okay, can he stop being a tree?
Well, you can see kind of resting in the leaves. That is where he is.
Can he stop being a tree?
You heard me. I don't know how druids work.
He wrapped him up in the tree in the
leaves.
On the fucking canopy.
Dude, Alex, save your cousin.
Alex, do the thing.
Do you by chance have a bowl on you?
Oh, you mean a mortar? Pestle?
No. You wouldn't have
Kind
on
of
you.
holds his hand down to the not desk next to him, kind of table next to him. You see as the wood forms into a bowl before kind of popping off.
Can't wait to run into Billjoy again.
I will pick up the bowl, take out one of the crystals in my middle hand, and I will crush it over the bowl to basically put all of it into that bowl.
You begin kind of crushing it up, which it is a fairly difficult task as you begin kind of crushing it.
Mortar and pestle.
He is
Mortar
the
and
vessel.
pestle. You know what I meant.
He starts fisting the bowl.
Bang, bang, bang.
But
Get crushed, get crushed, get crushed, get crushed.
you also can you also see as the branches begin to open up, revealing Ranjit a bit more, as Ranjit just slightly sits up, looking horrid.
All right, Ranjit, I'm going to feed you something, and it will make you better. If you can still hear.
It will taste like shit, but it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what it will taste like.
It's
As-
literally a crushed up gem. There's no fucking way it tastes good, Alex.
It tastes like rock candy.
Tastes
Rock
like
candy
living.
tastes like
Let him do
shit
it.
and sugar.
Rock
Fuck
candy's
you.
good.
Fuck
Rock.
you.
What at Alex to shut her up?
Shut up.
I threw it at everybody, actually. I think about it.
You threw the powder everywhere?
No.
Nope.
Rock.
I throw a frog at Alexandra.
Anyway, Alex, what are you doing?
I will attempt to feed it to Ranjit.
Very well. How would you like to feed it to him?
I was just going to essentially bring the bowl to his mouth and kind of like tip it over.
Alright. Kind of
I
dip
get-
it and slowly begin to pour it into his mouth,
Yeah.
which, from what you can tell, is so unfathomably dry.
Yep. I don't have any liquid on me.
I've got my water skin that might have dried out.
Would a water skin actually dry out if you don't have it open?
Well, I mean, I was in a fire.
I guess that's true.
I think that's Nick's call.
I roll a d20.
Uncap it. Steam just starts pouring out.
That's a 20.
20, then your water is fine.
I give water.
Water.
Water. Water.
I will have Calidus kind of pour into the bowl.
I pour in bowl.
So it kind of like helping with a pill, you know,
Yeah.
Good soup.
and also kind of any thing left of the crystal kind of down with out of the bowl into his mouth.
Good soup.
He begins kind of drinking it, and he does not cough some of the powder into your face, giving you the same disease he has.
Is that what would have happened?
I rolled for it, yes.
Good call. Good call, Jaden. Smart
What's
job.
a suppository? Shove the whole gym up his
Oh! Oh! Nah.
It said specifically his mouth, so we couldn't have done that, unfortunately.
I mean, it would have worked if he had done it like that.
Would it have?
Yes.
What the fuck? Why is it a suppository as well as an oral?
Because they both go to the
Just
same
gotta-
place.
Just gotta get inside of him.
Yes.
It's
I
still
wonder
the intestines.
So,
It's
like
Lucy is a
Quagmire.
medicine.
It's like Quagmires. You know, sometimes I grind them up, put them
Listen.
in a smoothie.
As long as
Sometimes
it
I
gets
eat
in
them
my
raw.
body.
Sometimes
hey,
anally. As long as
No,
it gets
guys.
inside.
Listen. They
Yeah.
both holes lead to the same place.
Anyway, does he look like the disease has stopped in any way?
Looking over him, you're Kane. You are unable to really tell, but you do see that he does close his eyes. Alex and Alex. Well,
Can I
Alex
give him a
and
medical
Alex-
checkup?
Alex and Alex,
Sorry.
as well Calidus. From what you can tell, he seems to have passed out.
Can I give him a medical checkup just to see?
Well, at least he's able to sleep now.
Somebody help me stand up while I look him over real quick.
With
I've
this,
been helping you walk this entire
we
time.
did the mission Ben could not finish.
God rest that motherfucker, never come back.
Look, Ben split a man in half for Ranjit.
That may be so, but he ran away as soon as he could.
No,
His
he
character
didn't.
quite literally bolted off.
He didn't
Didn't
bolt
say
off
bye or nothing.
and was replaced.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you were replaced as quickly as you leave my life. Not really, I don't have a lot of friends.
That's kind of fucking sad. I can replace you as soon as you're fucking gone. Not
I would
really,
like
please
to talk
stay.
to the uncle while they're examining Ranjin.
What'd you say?
I would like to talk to the uncle while they're examining Ranjin.
Alright.
Uncle Kieran, this is a vampire! I say before I go.
Okay.
I could
I'm just
notice
joking.
that there's something off about him.
I think he told me he knew when.
He knew
I don't
you-
remember.
Fucking when we
he knew
first
you
met.
were a Dampier, but now that you are a vampire.
He's cool though. Let him stay.
Would you mind looking over, checking, like, see if this child is alright? We rescued you a few hours ago.
Of course.
From a fire! And then I got stabbed by a short bitch.
Alex, aren't you supposed to be checking over Ranjin?
I can talk and do it.
Kind of takes her from you and begins to look her over. Which an image has popped into my head, and fucking your uncle's appearance for me has just completely changed.
Okay. He's
House
now
MD.
OTAP.
Well, no, here. While I'm talking, I'm going to try and get an image of him that, like the image of him that I have in my mind now. But
House MD.
he kind of takes her and begins to look her over. She's not in the greatest state right now. Seems like, you said you found her in a fire, correct?
Yes.
Thankfully, the fire doesn't seem to have caused her any damage, but her lungs don't seem quite that healthy anymore.
Is there anything we can do?
So long as she stays safe for a while, she should be fine. Just don't expose her to any flames. Or smoke.
Looks at Caldus. I
It's,
just look at him, no fire near this child, or I will consume you.
it's mainly the smoke, but considering if she was in a fire, she may be afraid of flames.
Looks at Caldus again.
Would it help if I have like releases like a little bit of nanites from his hand, like kind of has them like float above his hand? If I release these into her lungs to repair her, would that do it? Would that help?
I am unfamiliar with those, so I cannot say. But you could try, but be careful. Her lungs are quite delicate.
Well, these things are small enough to where it should be fine. For efforts, the only thing I have access to is cure wounds, so I have no idea if that would be enough.
Fair enough. Also, if you look in VC, that's the
Oh, that guy. Nick DM'd you.
You said look in VC. I looked in VC. All I saw was the picture you sent with the caption Ranjit. I was
Fair
like,
enough.
that's our uncle? Or that's their uncle?
That's our uncle. Yeah, it's still your uncle.
I thought that was. Wait, no,
No.
yeah. Never mind. You're right.
After you looked over, I will pick her up again.
Alright.
Would you
I mean, yeah, you
What would-
could use whatever magic.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it magic, but he will attempt to use cure wounds to cure her ailment,
Alright.
whatever.
Then you kind of begin to send these nanomachines into her, which you can tell that it seems to be making her a bit more healthy, but you are unsure the long-term effects that this will have.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to use identify to identify any long-term.
Sadly, not a magical object, so you are unable to do that.
Damn, this identify doesn't work the way it does in Webtoons. What? SMH.
How is Ranjit doing? Alex, the other Alex, Alexandra. Alexandra.
Yeah.
Taking a
Sorry.
taking a look over Ranjit, while he does appear unhealthy due to being on trying to
Death's
remember-
door.
basically one exhaustion away from dying. He doesn't look great, however the fact that he is asleep means he will be improving slowly.
Okay. Should we leave him to rest here, or should we take him to Auntie? Or should we go get Auntie and bring her here?
If you
Is
would
that
like,
really a great idea?
if you would like, you may leave him here and I can take him home once he is better.
Are you sure I don't want to trouble you too much? You already did enough to help.
Oh, it is no issue. Besides, for me it is a bit of a shorter trip. After all, I am able to turn into a dragon.
Yeah, that's still unfair.
Which, that does remind me, why didn't you just ask me to fly you over there?
That's a very good point.
Looks at the two
And-
Alexes, just like we could have flown.
I mean, you
That's a
saw
very
him.
good point.
You saw him turn into a dragon, so you could have asked him as well.
That is
But-
true. No, I was well, I kind of went to sleep right away.
Fair enough.
I mean, he could have off.
That is true,
on
but
us.
I wanted to keep my potion supply. Well, that's not a good excuse either.
Not anymore, anyways.
Not anymore.
Flying is scary.
Nonsense.
I understand.
At the time, having our
I don't
supplies-
have any cushioning against a hard fall.
We wanted our supplies to be more on hand if we needed them to collect the crystals.
Oh, your cart is small enough that I could carry it easily.
Small enough. I'm pretty sure our cart's bigger than most of them.
He's a
He's a
very big
dragon.
dragon.
Okay.
He's a Durgan.
He can carry it in his
At
paws.
the end of all of this, of this campaign, this will be the heaviest fucking cart in existence, as I will turn it into a fucking tank. That is
So
the
actually,
end.
in goal, make a tank.
This is this cart.
So, our mission, our quest has been completed.
New quest: meet Kane's family.
I think that deserves a level up. No, I'm kidding.
Can it?
The
Nick,
session isn't over yet.
that's a threat.
If you wish, I do need to return. You could accompany me if you all wish.
What are my chances of dying if I set foot in a loo?
50-50.
Alex will pull up reach into one of the boxes that he has. By the way, by boxes I mean like small boxes, not anything big. And he will pull out a few papers and we'll start flipping through them. Well, I guess we don't really have any orders that are going to need to be done anytime
Imagine
soon.
the new work we could
If-
get from Alu.
I was about to say, I could hook you up with a few well-known people for more supplies for Alexandria, as well as some more business, if you wish.
The
And then-
business. Great. Supplies, well, it needs business before we can really do much about that.
And I know a few merchants in Alu who could help you out with that. And Calidus, would you be joining us, or are you heading back to your mom's?
I suppose I could tag along. If you would have me.
It is merely up to you. I don't mind in the slightest. I will say, Nick, it's cold there, right?
Yes.
It gets kind of cold there, so having someone who's fired would probably help for you guys.
I have a forge, but
That is true.
Calidus's flames are definitely very helpful for what I do.
But I suggest we go deal with our uninvited guest.
You're right. Some bitch of a halfling stabbed me, Uncle.
Borderling.
Borderline.
Some bitch of a crossbreed stabbed me.
There you go. Crossbreed works.
Oh dear. Are you alright?
Oh.
In the leg! My good leg! After Grandma fucking made the brother leg!
That would explain the bloodstain. Here.
It hurt!
Waves his hand over you, and you can feel as tree roots kind of grow from under you and wrap around your leg for a second before seeming to be absorbed into your leg as you go ahead and heal to max HP.
Did it fix her leg?
Well, rather leg, well, she was stabbed in her good leg.
Did it fix her boneless leg?
No.
That's
Could you
supposed to be like
fix
a day
her
or two.
boneless leg at all?
Also, I'd like to mention I look like absolute shit because I have 12 hit points out of 62.
Kind of looks over at Calidus, which you were mainly just scorched everywhere.
That's
Here,
usual.
second of green burns here.
That's
More-
usual.
More than usual. Like these are
I-
deep burns on you.
I should also be bludgeoned pretty significantly, so a couple of bruises from where I got fucking knocked around by a falling house.
Yeah.
I'll
Look.
run out.
Which,
It should also be mentioned that Sarah can basically heal all of us to maximum HP at any point in time, pretty much with her fucking. What was it? Fucking.
She can, but what's the point in asking her? I'm kidding.
You know what?
kind of,
Now I'm just not going to, you hurtful motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Nick.
turns his attention towards Calidus and will kind of wave his hand. And Calidus, you can feel as the roots grow all around you, kind of touching a lot more of you than what it did her, as you can feel them absorb into you, and you are back to what you were.
We got 10 gold.
Oh, I lied. I have 11 HP.
Which he will turn his attention towards Kane. How are you? Do you
I
need
am-
my attention?
I forgot. There's just an arrow in my arm. Just this, pointing to the air. There's an arrow in my shoulder.
No, I was gonna make fun of you for it.
Then you can feel you watch as a root rises up and kind of wraps around your arm before slowly pushes the arrow out of you. You can feel your wound close.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the arm.
I took an arrow to the anus.
It is
Yeah, well,
interesting to note something. So, I actually have two
are you doing?
Oh my god, he's implementing a new character. Stop him!
Stop!
Look, I'm gonna raise this child to be a paladin.
No!
Of the Emperor.
No.
This sounds like Nyx, but backwards.
I'd hope this child is not a changeling.
Look, I already.
We don't know yet.
This child is now my ward. This is my Robin now.
Yep, look,
I got
look.
stabbed in the name of the child you pulled over to help that ended up stabbing me. And then
Look, that's
you
why
did it that
I'm
house
taking
left me.
full responsibility for this one.
Okay,
I
look,
want child support.
can't be a changeling. It can't. It was knocked unconscious.
I know!
Yeah.
I'm just raising Nyx in a different timeline. Sorry, Nick, go ahead.
Sorry, Nick.
Oh, you're fine. I have to look something up.
While he's doing that, shall we head to the cart?
Yes.
Before-
To the cart. Somebody help me walk.
Uncle,
While he's doing something.
who would be the best person to drop somebody off to have them essentially imprisoned? Is there any authorities around here?
There are, but I could also take care of that for you if you wish.
I say just kill her, but that's just me.
I'm still not sold on imprisonment.
She did kill this poor girl's family.
See, as he focuses in on that a little bit. Oh, you captured the one who did that.
Well, the
Well,
others
there were
we
5.
dispatched.
All the other ones.
Surprisingly, people still have the will to commit suicide in the midst of overwhelming flames.
That is unsurprising. After all, whenever a few see a dragon of the stature I can turn into, they are keen on taking their own lives before I can take theirs.
Wouldn't a dragon kill them quicker than they probably can kill themselves?
Well, it depends on how sadistic a dragon, I suppose.
I guess.
But, if you would like, I could take care of her for you, or you all may do whatever you wish with her.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
Since Alex did capture her, I will say it is up to him.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
I'll ask, if I do leave her with you, what would you end up doing to her?
I will imprison her in one of my thorn prisons.
That
Do it.
will be.
As he says that, you can see his roots begin to grow around him, which you can see there to be hundreds of thorns.
That will do.
Very well.
There's not a very big smile on his face. Does that suit all of you?
Now I just wish I made the other one suffer more.
Yeah,
Well, she
I mean, she's
But
getting
I
pricked for all of
suppose-
eternity. And not in the fun way.
All right. I will go collect her. I guess Cal, you.
I will take
Yeah.
Alex back to the cart, Alexandra.
I
And then-
will head back to the cart too.
Yeah, I will go and grab the woman.
Alright.
I take Alexandra to the cart, and then it's time for a drink.
Wait, no, if we're getting alcohol, bring me with you. I need alcohol. I've had a rough few days.
Sure. You're paying.
Sure.
I will take this woman with me. To Uncle.
Alright. Well, each of you make your way back. Alex retrieving the woman. And you all grabbing some alcohol. Which, Alex, as you make your way into the bathroom to retrieve the woman, well, you first begin to approach and you can see Abel standing outside the door when last you saw she was inside.
Hello, Abel. How is that one doing?
Which you can tell she is fidgeting quite a bit.
Dead?
He will kind of sigh and make his way towards the woman.
Entering, you can see that there is a woman standing in the bathroom, her arms crossed, and she seems to be impatient. She kind of turns and looks at you. Are you the owner of this cart?
I may be. Is this the woman previously mentioned?
It is not.
I
This girl
see.
stands much taller, and seems to have a bit more of a authoritarian kind of feel about her.
I who the fuck this is. Very vaguely. I may be. May I ask who you are?
I am here as a representative of the Hunters of Morrigan.
Oh no!
That's not great.
Wait, no, hold on. Hold on.
Who are you here for?
Oh, shit.
I am here to retrieve a gentleman known as Kane.
What's she look like?
May I ask why?
Well, after the zombie outside has reported that he had fulfilled his duties out here, I was told to come and make sure that he comes straight home.
I see. Would you? We were actually planning to make our way to Alu. If you would not mind, would he be able to? Would you? I guess. Would he be able to come along with us, or would you rather just grab him and take him there on your own?
You all can come along. It will take a little longer since there are more people, but that is doable. She kind of turns to face you a bit more and gives you a slight bow. And I am Lady Maria Blanc.
I will give her a bow. I will return her bow. I am Alexander Bartholomew Henderson, and
However
this
that is.
me and my sister's captain.
Which Kane, as you hear Alex talking and kind of look over, you can see a very familiar face. As you see your childhood friend.
Yeah, I knew who this.
Which, if you
Yeah.
look in the side session, you
The,
can
ex-
see her.
the excitement that filled me.
Oh.
God damn it! Kidding.
I did not choose. I don't think I chose that art.
You had sent that art, and
You did in fact choose that art.
well, no, he sent it and said, "I want this art to be for a character. I don't care who." I immediately grabbed that art and said, "Sarah cannot decide what to do do anything with it because I have already picked what it's going for."
Yeah, then you told me.
Yeah,
I had the whole
sent it.
thing.
Sent it to Sarah and immediately said, "This is his childhood friend."
See?
There's a whole. I did lore. I've got theme songs picked out. It's great.
That's an interesting weapon, though.
Oh, it's the
But
chainsword
Nick, you got
from
the name wrong.
Bloodborne.
Oh,
Wait,
What did you say the last name was when you said it?
Blanc.
It's Ashdown.
really?
Yes, that's what you gave me.
I could not find it, and I was looking for it.
Her first name's Maria?
Yes.
Blanc Ashtown. There you go.
What's
Blanc
a
is her
nickname
middle
for
name.
Maria? Mary?
Mari.
Mari? Mari, I'll go with Mari.
I think there is a shorter version of Maria. Maria's pretty fucking short.
Yeah, but
Rita.
Maria, you're the last person I expected to see today.
It has been a while since we've seen each other. She kind of puffs out her chest a little bit. I've made it quite far in the world.
I'm working my way up too.
So I hear.
Trying.
She kind of gives you a bit of a smile. However, now I hear that you are now in the realm territory I can hunt.
Why would you hunt me? I'm nothing but a good boy.
I'm
Let's
sure
hear
you will be, but if you ever give me a reason, I can just prove right then and there how much better I am than you.
Oh,
Damn.
I would glad to see you try.
Shit. Getting your ass. They
See you.
beating your ass in the quote retweets.
For reference, since
Oh,
Sarah
they
had
jumping me.
Sarah had put songs with each of the people of his family. The song she picked for Lady Maria is "Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better."
Just what Connor said. Help! They jumping me.
No, because you said
Anything you can
the
do,
Twitter
I
DMs. I just
can
forgot
do.
that. I just love the Vegeta one where he's like, about to go jump these niggas' asses. Help! They jumping me.
Help! They jumping me.
And
But,
this would never be monetized even if I could.
No, I'm black. And you too, I'm black.
But
YouTube, don't worry, I'm black.
Nick, I need to know.
yes,
Can I actively see the weapon?
you can see the blade on the back of her belt, but it is not separated.
Shit. Well, then I have no reason.
Me holding this small child. So what are you doing here?
I am here to make sure you come back to your family.
And what if I say no?
She kind of reaches out and separates.
It was
the
a
blade,
joke. It was a joke. You know.
Which now, Alex, you can see it in its chain form.
Ooh,
I would like to mimic the weapon with my bow.
who made that weapon?
I made it myself.
Oh, really? Are you a blacksmith?
I dabble, but it is not my forte.
Nick, while she's talking, I just back away slowly.
Alright. Which, Alex, as you do make a blade similar to hers, you use up quite a bit of your blood to match her length.
I suck it back up. Also, you said Alex instead of Kane.
My apologies.
Said that, but I'm just thinking to myself, oh yes, he tried to make a sword that matched her leg.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Jaden.
Cock!
Go.
But they just let me have all my freedom, and now I have to go back?
That you do. After all, Abel said that you completed both the favor you were set out to do and the quest you were given.
Yeah, but what if I wanna not go back?
He is
We're
going back.
friends.
We are. And that's why I look forward to us being able to spar like we used to.
Oh no.
Would you like to give me that pleasure?
Need. Most certainly.
You want to pleasure me, boy?
When I get my long rest, yeah.
Very well. Then please, rest for as long as you'd like.
I'm about to get jumped.
They jumping me.
And how will you be traveling with us?
At first I was going to have us teleport from town to town, but I am only able to do that with 2 people. So, we will have to travel by cart.
Can you teleport the cart?
I cannot.
Damn you. That's a long cart ride.
as much as I would love to sit in on this conversation and 100% get to know how you made that blade, I do have wait. Yes, I do have to be going. He will pick up the.
Why were you in the restroom with the woman? Hold on.
Oh, sadly, she was the only person's blood I had access to here.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Look, looking at the woman, she seems very pale.
Is she dead?
Help!
She's
Help me!
alive, but very
Help!
pale.
Help me! Monster!
I move. I situate the freaking
So
child
weird.
away from her. It's like okay.
That woman's a monster.
Upper. That
Oh,
bitch
I
stabbed
wanted
me.
her. I would love for her to fucking have saw me fight. I just wanted her to see her compatriots fucking burn to ash.
That woman.
The bloodlust.
I felt my blood drain from every orifice.
Stop.
Good.
That's funny.
You do not have much room to talk. However, we will now be putting you where you belong.
Anywhere but near her.
I'm honestly
Well,
tempted to take you back down.
Maybe we
Maria.
should keep her.
Maria, please don't suck the blood of any of my companions. We have blood bags as I reach and pull it out.
Of course.
Also, this child is not a blood bag.
I would be quite concerned if you did consider a child one, and it would be an excuse for me to come for you.
Rats. The Capri
She's
Sun
my
is the end of the
ward
world.
now.
I will keep that noted.
Don't tell no one though.
I've left the part.
Alright.
With this woman over my shoulder.
Then you deliver her to your uncle fairly quickly.
Don't be fooled by the size. She is a fully grown woman.
I can
Though
tell.
she- By individual that is apparently someone familiar to Kane.
Oh.
Sure, yes, her name was I think it was Maria Ashdown, or is Blanc now her middle name?
Blanc is now her middle name.
All right, Maria Blanc Ashdown.
I see. Well, if you all need somewhere to stay for the night, Kyle glances up. Need somewhere to stay for the day, and if you wish for the night, you are all welcome here. Which he says as you see these thorned vines come up and begin to wrap around her, seeming to be wrapping tightly around every part of her.
She in pain?
She seems very much in pain, but can barely.
Thank you.
Seems to also be struggling to croak out any noise at this point.
Thank you.
Well, let's see. I would have to ask Miss Ashdown if she would rather leave now, as she is the one currently, as far as I'm aware, in charge of where King goes.
Ah, I see.
But I would rather us stay, as we don't really have the beds for everyone in there, so.
Also think, just because you're part of the hunters now doesn't mean you're in charge of me.
No, but my mission does say I'm in charge of you.
Yeah, and who's authority?
Your queen.
Your mothers.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Can't argue with that.
Whose authority? The one person you can't define.
Well, I can. It's just not.
There
gonna
are
end well
several
for me.
people he can't defy.
Deny her because you don't, correct? Or defy her.
but how are things in my lovely family?
They seem well. Though they all seem to be talking about you.
That's never good. Every time they talk about me, I get grounded.
Stop doing things ground worthy.
They won't let me out. I have to sneak out. And then they say, come back or we're gonna eat you. And then they do anyway.
Cringe.
There are a lot worse things to happen to you.
You know,
Everything good, I hope, though.
Seems to be a mix.
It always is.
That it is. Even when I was there, when I was younger.
I'm always the talk of the town.
Talk of your area, maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
have
just
to
got
put
fucking
you in your
dunked
place.
on, dog. You just got fucking dunked on, dog.
But please rest.
yeah, I guess I'll
I want to do that thing where I reach out to my patron.
You
Give me the shit
bitch!
to kick her ass. What?
No, just fucking reach out to your patron. You bitch!
No, fuck no. Bob shows up to give me an ass kicking.
Yeah, Bob should still
Wait, I'm sorry.
Please give me the strength to kick her ass tomorrow.
all that happens is she summons Bob. She still uses your energy to actually summon Bob. So you gain the full force of
Oh god.
Playing with the Brutal Company mod. They got an event called Turret Hell.
Alright.
Spawns
Yeah.
turrets everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you can imagine. Literally at the front door. And they're in the mansion place. They bought the inhaler things. So Smitty backed out. They don't know where the hell Eli went. They're like, and Smitty says, okay, use the inhalers and then just fucking run for it. Right? So they do it. They all go inside. Smitty like runs, hides, somehow manages to not get shot. But one of the two, like I think it was Tucker. Yeah, it was Tucker. He's running around trying to figure out where to go. He gets shot while Smitty's just like, this is not going well. And then he turns, and he sees Flan running behind a bookcase. as he says with a higher pitched voice, like he just inhaled helium. Hey guys, I can't see shit.
Fair enough.
I think one of the funniest moments of the video so far was they landed on a planet. They were all talking. Smitty said something along the lines of like, I don't even know what, and then suddenly he blew up. He didn't even leave the ship.
Oh, that would be the one that spawns mines under your feet.
Yeah. He's like, I don't even know what, and then him and I don't know, one of the other ones died, and Eli's like, what is going on? What is? And then he got blown up with the other one. They never got to leave the ship.
Yeah, sounds about right.
pretty sure that one it's just a race to see if you leave the planet fast enough to not die. You quite literally, I don't think you can really operate with that going on.
He can't hear you.
Oh, you can't.
No.
I just, why would you play this?
To make it hell.
Yeah, like I don't see a way to win.
Can you tell him about the moment that makes it so that the monsters can leave their
That just spawns monsters out of nowhere.
Yeah, Jaden just said one of the events allows the monsters to leave the area, like actually come outside.
No, it's not an event. It's just a straight up mod.
Oh, it's just a straight up mod that allows that.
Given what I've seen, I mean, watching them do a vanilla video.
That would be a glitch, and it wouldn't actually have been there. That would have had to have been
Who
mod.
says that's a glitch?
There was one funny clip.
They it.
Smitty runs up the stairs, turns the corner, and goes into the room where the exit is, while Eli's freaking out and backing away from the opposite door, like, ooh! As he sees a Bracken standing right there in the doorway, doing what Bracken does.
Yeah.
And Smitty's like, okay, we should get out of here. As he goes for the door, and then you see Smitty, or as Smitty's going for the door, you see Eli just standing there, and he runs straight for the Bracken. And as Smitty leaves the building, you hear an explosion. And then Smitty goes back in, and you just see black mist on the floor. Because the Bracken just happened to be standing on a landmine.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Oh, do I want?
Like, you think people would have exhausted it already, but no.
Nah.
It's gonna be around for a while.
Nick, when was the last time I saw her?
The last time that you had seen her was trying to remember exactly how long we said that was. It had been a few years since the last you seen her.
How's your family?
They have been quite well, and quite proud of my achievements.
So you've been saying.
Of course. After all, it's what I've been striving for.
I am also proud of your achievements.
Glad to hear. And I am proud to see that you have finally become a vampire yourself.
Look, I was close enough before.
There was plenty to disagree, but I never had an issue with your form.
Well, now they can't say anything, as I am now a pure-blooded vampire.
Quite so.
I'm kind of running out of things to say.
Well, would you
I
like
will
to
walk
go and rest?
Yeah, I'll go and rest.
Around this time, Alex, you do come back in.
I will immediately head to Maria, I guess, if she's still in the same place.
She is. Which you can see Kane just begins to walk away.
I see. Well, I guess you two's business is done. Does he need to leave right now, or do we have will we have some time to rest? As my uncle does not mind letting us stay. Well, and by a little while, well, we probably would only stay the night, but
Gav looks out the window. I suppose we could stay for the night.
just to make sure that you know, it is currently daytime.
Yes.
Sometimes it's hard to tell around here.
I appreciate you giving me the heads up. But the gear I wear allows me to step out into the sun and be safe for a little while.
Ah. Well, that is. Unlike Kagan, I guess that makes sense. You do have more skin showing than my friend Kane over there.
Which, I suppose as a gift for him making it to Vampirehood, I could have a bit of clothing developed for him so that he may safely walk in the light for a little bit.
I'm sure he would appreciate that.
More to go rogue and eat you all with.
Xiao just smiles.
I may have to attach something to him though. To
I didn't say
Yeah.
that, by the way. That was just a thought.
exactly, and my character's bringing this up just with past thoughts of you going crazy. Uh, let me. I mean, I technically do have an item that would almost. It wouldn't technically do that, but I could pretend nickel out. I'm gonna have to see if I can do that at some point because technically, by the name of it, it should work.
Actually, before I go rest, I know I said I was, but like as I'm like sitting on the couch because they're not too far away, how do I not go crazy and eat people?
That is something you have to train for.
See,
I'm sure your family would like to figure out how to train you.
yeah, they like training me.
It is also something that would be helpful to learn with, or something that helps you learn is understanding what sets off your hunger.
I think I figured it out.
Oh, that is always good. There have been a few vampires who never figure out what activates their hunger. But you said your uncle here would allow us to rest?
Yes. If you wish, I can introduce you to him so that he may give you, I guess, directions to lodging or whatever. I'm not sure.
It would be appreciated, so I may thank him.
Then unless if Kane has anything else to say, he will lead her over to his uncle.
Alright.
I'll be staying in the car.
She will follow you over. And what to him? Go through pleasantries of thanking him for allowing her to stay here and all of that, and find her room. But I'll ask, what of the rest of you?
Alcohol.
Very well.
Yeah.
Nick, I would like to ask, just because of vampires going crazy, is kind of like not. It's like that's a ruling by you kind of a thing, right?
Correct.
Okay, Mind Sharpener
Yes.
from the High Infusion. Would I be able to use that to basically attach to him so that if he ever has to make another check to see if he goes crazy, this thing will just kind of like go crazy if he starts going crazy or something to kind of help with that?
I'll say that's a potential.
All right, then it will be done.
As she begins to step away, she will kind of turn and to face you. Oh right, I forgot to mention, due to the chaos of being in a random person's home. She holds out a letter. This is to King.
All right, I will make sure it gets to him. Everything went really fucking silent. Okay.
I appreciate it.
He will give a nod and will make his way out to King.
Yeah, give me this letter.
We'll give you the letter. Kane.
Huh? Huh? Wakes up from my slumber.
Kane. I have two things to mention. One, here is a letter from Maria, or at least she told me to give it to you, so it may not be. Second, I may have something that will maybe you help you have a little bit more control over yourself in case if that happens again.
All right. It didn't happen this last time, so I think we're good.
Well, it has happened at least once, and depending on the situation, I feel there is cause for.
I suppose you're
So,
right.
if you would not mind, I would like to attach something to the clothing you wear.
All right.
It shouldn't cause you any harm, but it will provide a small shock to help with one's ability to concentrate.
Okay.
And
It's not
hopefully, it is not a shock collar, if that's what you're thinking.
I was thinking it. It's ADHD medicine.
It probably could be in any form you really wish. I could probably make it a bracelet, but it's supposed to attach to like clothing and armor.
Okay.
It will maybe, hopefully, provide a bit more of a chance that you don't go rogue on us once again.
Thank you for that.
Now, if you excuse me, I have to go figure out how to make a blade with chains.
As he leaves, I'll open the letter, I guess.
You will be in the forge during this time.
Now I want you to like get all these prototypes and you can't do it, so now you're just confused at how some amateur made it.
Actually, Nick, what I know about the Hunters of Morgan, or Morgan, or whatever, however you pronounce his name.
You have heard a little bit about them, mainly due to the fact that they uphold the reputation of their champion. They serve directly to the champion himself, and that is the only reason why you have heard that name.
Okay, then I can assume that I've been given knowledge through said champion.
Which another way to look at it is,
You got a CD writer on your computer?
what?
You got a CD writer on your computer?
I do not.
No. Alright.
But another way you are able to look at it is if a Hunter Morgan is there, it is basically the champion himself is there.
His will brought manifest.
Yes.
I just thought of something, Nick.
Yes.
You know, Jujutsu Kaisen, I forget his name, the black-haired guy, fucking, who summons Magaraga, or whatever.
Oh, Fushiguro?
Fushiguro. I'm basically,
Fair enough.
he can just summon Bob.
Just
Anyway.
summons Bob after bad mouthing your queen. Just I'm gonna go ahead and die first, you hear? Just gets slapped into the wall. But
Just a champion going, you see my technique, Bob! You see it, don't you?
also, damn, imagine being Sarah not looking at the message I sent her. Having me go looking through the lore myself.
My ass is half asleep on pain medication that I don't feel like explaining right now.
Yeah, but Alex just found out she's pregnant.
It wasn't Alex.
Somebody's having issues.
But
You got.
let me know if this does have a name, Sarah, and then we will be calling it after.
I don't think we actually gave names.
Very well. Then I will find some names real quick.
Actually, hold on. Let me scroll up and see if I can figure out. We might, but I don't think we do. Let me see if I can find the pictures.
Gross over there watching the Bing Bang Theory.
Yeah, we had pictures. It was long and complicated. We're not getting into it right now, but we have pictures. It's just got to be found. Not that, not that, not that. Not that. Not that.
If we do not have names for them, I have names.
Give me a sec, I just gotta find the right thing, because, like, there's a lot. No, we didn't give them names.
Very well.
But all you need to know is the.
Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to there we are. I am going to reply to this and give their names. But, Kane, you have been given a letter.
I read the letter.
Alright.
Letter.
Nice look.
Which, looking at it, it is a black envelope written on red paper.
I get a lot of these black fucking envelopes.
Which you typically, looking at, you recognize the seal on it. It isn't a seal of any high-born family. It is actually the business seal of a place that you frequent quite often.
Oh, great. Yeah?
The sex dungeon.
Looking over the paper, it is a paper allowing you to know that you now have a child.
Hey, what? Huh?
Super quick. Child services, man.
What do you mean?
One of the people that you have slept with has given birth.
Oh,
There's the name of the person that you have slept with.
Does it tell me which one? Who wrote the letter?
It is signed by both of them.
What do you... That's not good. That's bad. Who
At least
knew?
it wasn't your favorite.
Who knew my actions would come back to haunt me?
Me specifically.
She knew.
eating. No, he's
She bribed it a while ago. Quite a while
She
ago.
bribed it?
A long time ago.
That's some shit. What the...
It was forever ago. And the way I said it was, hey. Kate has 3 prostitutes, technically. One day, during a quest, he gets a letter. He now has a child. Which one? He don't know. But it's his.
Does that mean I can bribe other people to get pregnant? Alright.
No, you just let me have access to your lore, which is what allowed it.
yeah. The thing is, you can't do anything to Sarah because you can't bribe that she is pregnant.
No, but I could bribe one person I met get pregnant.
Joke's on you, all my characters are infertile now.
Okay, your bloodline
Now.
ends with you.
Now.
Hey, my bloodline ends with me today. I'm from a family of all daughters.
But, with that, that is where we will end the session.
I was like,
Alright.
oh, it's from the queen or something. A new
I'm not
quest. or
sorry for
something.
my actions.